2026.
Less than 4 in 10 kids aged 6 through 12 are playing sports regularly. 4 in 10 kids? Let it sink in. Just 4 in 10 kids. ESPN is building a nationwide coalition powered by Disney called Take Back Sports, with the purpose of training more coaches, expanding access, and creating community-driven sports programming that puts kids and fun first. We're working on that story. We hope you'll join us.
Visit takebacksports.org to learn more.
Congratulations to the New York Knicks. They are the 2026 NBA champions. WHSQ and WCBS-FM HD2, New York. Don.
There's no tush push if you're not pushing the tush.
Hahn.
I want you protecting my blind side.
And Rosenberg.
When I was 7, I was riding shotgun and smoking cigarettes.
This isn't North Dakota. This is New York.
This is Don, Hahn, and Rosenberg.
The best threesome I've ever heard.
On ESPN New York and streaming live on YouTube.
302 in the big city. Don, Hahn, and Rosenberg on a gorgeous, gorgeous Thursday. And it's not just any Thursday. It's July 23rd. Oh, wait a minute. What's July 23rd to you and me? Just another summer day. Oh. No, it's not. It's the birthday of one Peter Rosenberg.
Oh,
happy birthday.
Thank you. I'm looking for the right drop.
For your ace.
Thank you, Don.
Now, some, like Michael Kay, didn't want to make big deals out of his birthday. Not a big thing.
Oh, sure he did.
Peter discovered today, after 47 years on this planet, that he was something he didn't realize he was.
Well, yeah, well, you're giving away that guy, but it's fine.
All right, but no, I
which now makes you that
I'll
guy.
save it. Yeah, right. So we'll save it. But he's a birthday guy.
Yeah, no, I've it took a little while for me to realize it, but we'll get into it at 4:30.
Because 4:30 is that guy.
But I'm happy today. It's a beautiful day. Normally, it always rains on my birthday.
Is that true?
Always.
This is quite the opposite.
Today, it's perfect. There's no sign. Now, if it's a lot like my other birthdays, somehow it will just come along and we'll get hit with rain at some point. But right now, it's very hard to picture that because it looks tremendous outside.
I was watching the news today, and they said the next possibility of rain is Monday night. Possible. Rain.
Not till Monday.
Not till Monday. Today's Thursday between you and me. So that gives you the whole weekend. Good for you, man.
No, I'm going to enjoy it. My parents are, and my parents, brother, and kids all coming to town tomorrow. Today, I got to spend the morning with my daughter.
All right.
Her earring came out yesterday. She was climbing the couch or a chair, and her ear got caught.
See, that's why I don't.
I know, that's why it's a little scary. It didn't tear, thank God. It just came out and kind of poked her, and she bled a little bit, came out, whatever. So yesterday I tried to get the earring back in after cleaning her up. I realized all of a sudden, and it was proven to be true today because we took her to the earring place to do it, and she screamed bloody murder. Keep in mind, this isn't a piercing. She already went through the piercing. It was fine. We're just trying to put it back in.
Yeah.
The hole's there. It doesn't hurt. Don, I realized my daughter, when it comes to the ears, she is the brother in Something About Mary. You can't.
Really?
Apparently, you can't get near her ears.
Man, well,
she's one notch away from Have You Seen My Baseball?
Right. Franks and beans.
We have Franks and beans in there.
Yeah, we
have to have Franks and beans already in the system.
There was, because I don't want to give it away, but there was somebody that used to work here that kind of resembled the character for Something About Mary. So we're always saying Franks and beans.
There's someone.
Oh yeah, you know who it is. If you think about it, it's here a long time. We'd actually, because when I worked mornings, we were bored because I was doing localization for Mike and Mike, so there was a lot of downtime. And me and Joey Salvia would just create things and come up with bits and stuff for the K Show when the K Show was on at 10 o'clock. And what we would do, we had one of those where you could, the intercom on the phone and make announcements throughout the radio station.
Yeah.
So this was going through PLJ, ABC, ESPN. You just couldn't go Frank Sin Beans. That wouldn't make any sense. I was like, call for Mr. Sin Beans.
Is
Frank.
it Frank or the beans?
Well, how the hell did you get the beans above the Frank? I mean,
Call for Mr. Sin Beans. Frank Sin Beans.
Donna, Hahn, and Rosenberg. By the way, happy birthday, Peter Rosenberg. Wow. Amazing. 58. He looks great, doesn't he? God. That coloring in that beard is doing a phenomenal job.
That is
58 years old, Peter Rosenberg today. Have a day. Have a day, buddy boy.
Wow, you were roasted on your birthday.
But why would he do?
He closed his show with that today. I heard it when I was driving in. He was so proud of it that when I saw him today, he's like, "Did you hear the end of the show?" I said, "Happy birthday to Peter." I'm like, "Yeah, you said more than happy birthday."
Well, why did he do the Michael? That's the Michael move.
Yes.
Of lying and saying you're older. Why? Here's what seems odd about it. It's always around here, people who are, I won't say significantly older than me, but, there's a little bit of a real gap in our age, who keep doing it. Doesn't it come off as a little bit bitter?
Mm-hmm.
But why? It just, I can't help that I happen to be younger than them. I'm not that young anymore.
Michael was bitter. So even though his famous line, he was kidding on the square, where even though he was wishing you happy birthday, he still had to get his little dig in. Because I think he feels bad that you're younger than him, that you have more life left in him. And he wanted to give a dig. I think Carlin's just a jolly guy having fun.
But you
I don't think there's no motive behind what Carlin did. He's just a fun guy. Anybody could just wish you a happy birthday, but he wanted to make up an age.
But 58 is not nice.
Well, listen, I'm 58. What's wrong with that?
Nothing's wrong with it. But I don't. If you woke up, and you lose 11 years,
right? If I all of a sudden woke up and I was 69, it's
if people are announcing you as 69, and you think that's unfortunate. Now, it's okay. I'm happy with how I look, so I can live with 47. I could,
honestly, you look better, and dare I say, younger than you did when we first met.
I think so.
You were a repug.
Yeah. No,
I had my repug period. Your repug period is when you came here. Right?
Right when you met me.
Now, I couldn't take you aside because I didn't have anything to compare you to. But if I did go back in time, I would take you aside and say, listen, you're going to look better 11 years from now.
Right. I got good news for you. You won't always be this disgusting.
No, because you've figured out the beard. When I first met you, it was just it was a work in progress.
I mean, that's generous.
You were. I don't want to insult you. It looked like you were 20 pounds heavier than you are now.
Yeah, I think I did appear to be that. Yeah.
I don't know if you technically were, but you did look that way. And also, you didn't make any kind of attempt with the hair either.
No, I was putting in no legitimate effort.
There was no effort.
Think about that. That's what's sad. And I don't know who to feel bad for in my old marriage, me or my ex-wife. Should I feel bad for her that she was with someone so repug, or should I feel bad for me that I was with someone who didn't pull me aside? You know what I mean?
Well, she's an enabler too, because
that's what she was an enabler.
And listen, I'm not. I don't think I'm telling tales out of school, and I'm certainly not trying to be that guy. But she looked great. You were not holding up your end of the bargain in the relationship.
No.
But she never said a word because
maybe
most women aren't shallow that way.
Well, maybe she had an exit strategy. She said I can handle this being repug because at some point I'm out.
Yeah, but getting out cleans you up.
Well, that's the irony of the whole thing, isn't it?
Right.
And Natalie, that's how I know Natalie's here to stay. Because she has helped groom me out of repuggery.
Yeah, I think she has. She deserves a lot of credit for that. A tremendous photographer, better mom.
Thank you.
But
she is a tremendous mom.
Maybe the best thing she does is being a wife.
Yeah. Is she? I don't know. Because I definitely, you look now and you look back then, and I mean, I wasn't as bad as Don in, what's the worst era of Don? 05?
No, listen, I would not insult you to say that you were at my level.
Well, but what is the worst?
What's
the worst
you
year?
ran?
Yeah, exactly. I was in a circle. There were higher expectations.
Yeah.
Like, think about it. The pinnacle in my situation was like people in hip hop who actually look cool. in Repug Don era,
Right.
the pinnacle of your world was Mike Francesa. So think about what I'm saying. Like,
exactly.
Physically, you weren't that far off from the guy who was considered everything.
Yeah, and when I'd go out to cigar night, it'd be other radio people that were as repug as I was.
Whereas I was moving around with good-looking people, and I was repug. It was more stark, the contrast.
So it's going to be the theme today, Peter's birthday. And he couldn't have picked a better day to be born.
Because nothing's going on in sports.
Because there's really nothing to compete against Peter's birthday for the next 3 hours and 50 minutes.
No, we might as well.
Because the Mets and Yankees are off. The Yankees did win last night in the second game of the doubleheader. We'll get into that. As we talked about that guy Thursday at 4:30. We've got an ENN at 6. It's almost wrong you do ENN on your birthday. Anthony should come in and do it. You shouldn't have to do the heavy lifting of an ENN on your birthday. I don't know if that's allowed.
You think I should pass the baton on the ENN on my birthday? I like that.
Isn't this a day like the present
unlike any
that
other
Anthony
day
can give to you is, you know what? You sit back and you get to luxuriate during ENN, your invention, and then you get to comment like I do on the stories of the day. Is that a bad idea,
I don't
Anthony?
hate it. And we don't have a sponsor.
What do you think, Anthony? One day.
I'll ask John.
Oh, we got to ask the pinhead. Well, I got to be honest with you, that's a win. I thought he was just going to just outright
tell
say
you to
no.
go scratch.
The fact that he's at least going to ask John, that lends to the possibility.
Can I ask the most important question of the birthday show?
Sure.
At what time are we doing our most holy tradition?
I had asked if Trader Joe's sells an Oreo cake.
Yeah.
They do not.
So what happened? What are you saying?
Well, there's a couple of things.
What the hell's going on? Hold on. What's
tradition that hasn't happened since we've moved here.
Yeah,
there are far more people in this office, I don't know if you've noticed, than in previous.
Oh, no.
We can't kind of just bring in a cake that can only feed 6.
That didn't bother me.
No, not at all.
That didn't bother me.
Everyone's gone by 4:15.
I'm sorry. I love everybody at Good Karma. You're not invited.
Yeah,
that was not a bother. That was not the problem. The problem was we wanted to keep the tradition alive of Oreo cake. I figured Trader Joe's would have it, but Anthony made the point that they kind of keep to their own.
I've looked. It's not like I didn't do the work. Peter, if you remember correctly, you got me Magnolia cupcakes for my birthday last year.
Oh, and don't even talk about what happened that day.
It was disgraceful.
What happened was one of the sickest, most disgraceful, heinous acts in the history of the radio station.
Me being born.
With the interns?
The interns.
Oh.
No, I've never.
That was me being born.
No, we loved you being born.
You suck.
But can I tell you guys just right now what's going on inside my heart at this moment?
Utter sadness?
Yeah, pain. Pain and disappointment.
But here's
and hurt and sadness.
No, but don't feel that way because
I can't help
everybody, we've been in these studios now, it's been a year and a half because we started in March of 25. It's now July. So it's been like 18 months. So everybody's had a birthday and then some. No Oreo cake. So the tradition died. It's not you. There was nothing for me. There was nothing for Alan.
Well, when's Alan's birthday again?
It was just last couple of weeks ago. Juneteenth.
We weren't here.
But
he was gone. He was off.
No,
so that wasn't even he was gone.
But remember also, the last time we even attempted to do this in the old building, Alan's like, I don't eat cake and Oreo. And
yeah, well,
so, listen, traditions die, unfortunately.
I know.
And this is one that has sadly perished.
This is, I don't even know what to say.
Credit to me for keeping it alive as long as I did.
Big credit. Well, and others
could
that
have
came
died
before
with
you.
Andrew.
No. I'm
But
saying
Anthony kept
Andrew
it
was
alive.
like, and RJ set the tone.
Yeah.
When Andrew left, I still kept it going. Credit to me, it's dead now.
No, it's dead.
Turn the music back on. That was the right thing to play. I can't believe it. And not only that, this music also appropriate, Don. There's been a response to your suggestion of me not doing ENN today.
Okay.
You want to hear what it sounds like?
Do I want to hear what it sounds like? Yes, I do. Oh.
That's what it sounds like, because I'm not doing it, apparently.
Clown show.
Clown show. I can't believe this. I mean, no, I said to my wife, I went, hey, I got to remember. But I went to Chopped and had myself a salad.
Right.
I said I might as well have myself a nice healthy lunch because I'm having the ice cream cake. We're going to have the ice cream cake like gentlemen, so I'm going to make sure I go have a salad.
You know what? Come 4:30, you're going to be 100% right.
About which? Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, of course I am. Hey, you know what? You know what I'll do? You know what I think I'm going to do? Maybe for my birthday, since it's my birthday, Ray, can I maybe I can reward myself with one of the waters that's for the guests. Can I have a can of water for my birthday? No, Don, for my birthday. Let me get a can of the guest water. I think that would be a way to honor me on a day like today.
This is a bridge too far.
I can't
just
believe
because
this.
nobody else has had it since we left West End.
But you have to take Alan out. Because Alan was...
What about me? February 13th.
Were we here on your actual birthday? Or were you off doing Devils? Because there's a reason this is hurt. Because there's a reason it feels like this is like a gut punch that's so bad. It makes me feel like you weren't here. Like, I do not remember the time yet when it happened and it was someone's birthday. Because wouldn't this have been a whole thing? This conversation that we're having right now at this moment, Don.
If you remember last year,
Go ahead.
no one knew it was your birthday. I was also on vacation.
That was
And you
troubling,
weren't in.
but I wasn't in.
And you weren't
it
in.
was the summer of Peter.
February.
Was that last year? Yeah, it was.
Don was probably
gone
somewhere, whether it be Devils or across the country. And Alan is off on his birthday and doesn't like cake. In this building, we have not had to go through this problem yet.
So this is the first time we felt it. Every moment when this has happened so far, the birthday person hasn't been here. So this is why it's hurting so much, so deeply inside. Wow.
Well, somebody wants to wish you a happy birthday, Peter.
All right, and maybe this will make up for the cake.
Spike in St. Pete, you're on ESPN New York. What's up,
Cake
Spike?
and Jace.
Hey, Peter, I just wanted to make sure I called and wish you a happy birthday today. I turned 80 on the 13th, and I think you're 47?
47.
Yeah, so I'm 33 years older, but you're a lot smarter than me. And I want to thank you, and I want you to have the best birthday in the world. And I want to tell you something.
All right, go ahead.
You've been a wonderful friend to me like everybody else. And I love the encouragement. I told Anthony the same thing. It's your birthday, nothing to do with me. But I saved my voice because it just gets affected from the medicine. And I wanted to make sure I wish you a happy, healthy birthday. Have 2 pieces of cake and screw the diet.
Thank you, buddy. Spike, I appreciate you. Go rest that voice. We know you'll be back to full strength soon, 100%. Now, I can't have the cake is the only unfortunate part because there is no cake. That's the cake. Cake has been rained out. Cake is like baseball in this town. It's not, doesn't exist.
Be brave. Be brave, Thomas.
That's how I feel. I'd like to be brave, Thomas.
But wasn't this a conversation earlier, Anthony and Jacob, when I came in about getting the cake? It was.
What was the conversation?
Did they have it over at Trader Joe's?
And did anyone go look and see if they have something comparable? Maybe they have like a I'm looking right now.
And then Anthony made the point, we haven't done it since we've
so
been here.
What?
I'm like, all right, I guess it's over.
But here's the part that I'm figuring out. Trader Joe's ice cream cake. Let's see if it's a thing. They have like a strawberries and cream cloud cake.
So what are we doing?
They have whoa.
The cake will be here by 4:30.
They have.
Aw.
Nobody heard it. Peter's not listening.
I don't believe them.
Okay.
And
you get none.
There's a cookie, butter, and coffee ice cream cake.
Did you hear what he said?
Yeah, but how can he just out of nowhere?
Because I was in the process of trying to do it, and he beat me. You look up Oreo cake, and then you can get it delivered. That's why I would just ask Jacob what the address was. So he beat me to it.
You think the tradition's going to live on?
I think the tradition's going to live on, and I think it's going to live on during That Guy Thursday. Oh. Perfect time.
Yeah, because especially the theme of it. But here's the question. When it gets here, will it be frozen enough that I break minimum 2 spoons when trying to eat it?
No.
You'd be lucky that it's anywhere solid. I don't know where this is coming from.
It's going to be partially thought out.
Yeah. Urination.
And we'll be able to enjoy it. And you know what? We've actually have a place where we're not going to be eating it with a spork out of a cup.
Oh, you know what?
We're actually going to have plates and utensils. It's going to be great.
By the way, I just realized that's how we know this moment has never happened. Because we would have discussed it. We finally now have a kitchen. There are bowls. There are plates. Now, listen, not a lot of food necessarily unless you go out and get it. But there are bowls. There are knives, there are forks, we can have a whole thing like gentlemen.
I mean, for the last several years, we've literally eaten it with like a spork out of a cup.
This is going to be you know what? Whoever is responsible, Anthony, thank you. Thank you.
Well,
I hope someone pays him back.
Matt in Fishkill wants to wish Peter a happy birthday.
Matt?
Yes. Hello, Peter.
How you doing?
I'm okay. I'm having a rough birthday, but I'm glad you're having a great birthday.
Wait, is today your birthday?
Today is my birthday. I'm 72 years old.
Well, happy birthday, my friend.
And I have been following you guys from day one when you came aboard, Peter, and you guys bring me a lot of joy. And I've gone through double cancer and a lot of illnesses, and you guys have brought me through that in my life. So I want to thank you very much for that.
How are you doing? So right now, are you going through it as we speak?
It never ends.
Oh, man. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry to hear that.
Well, I'm stable. I have 2 types of cancer. It's stable, and then I have other issues, and I just had surgery on my hand. Anyway, the most important thing is I'm so glad to be with you on your birthday and to celebrate it together. So thank you very much for having me on the air, okay?
Matt, I hope that somehow your day goes fantastic and you do something nice for yourself and you enjoy it. I truly appreciate you bringing your energy.
For sure.
And thank you, man. That is that's really, really tough and certainly gives some perspective. So I hope you can still manage to have a great day.
Yeah, for sure. So we're definitely thinking about you. Want to ask Jet fans a question. We did a lot of Giants over the last couple of days with the addition of John Harbaugh and the excitement that Giant fans are feeling with the new coach and the quarterback and Cam Scatterbo coming back from injury. I want to take the pulse as camp opens for the Jets. How are you feeling going into the 26th season? What are your expectations? We'll give you ours. Want to hear from you. 1-800-919-3776. That Guy Thursday at 4:30. ENN at 6. Again, full frontal today. Take you up until 7 o'clock. Hahn Rosenberg, ESPN New York.
When care matters most, experience matters more. The Allure Group is redefining rehabilitation and long-term care across New York with 6 convenient locations. Their expert clinicians create personalized care plans to help you recover, rebuild, and get back to what matters most. From short-term rehab to long-term care, Allure is committed to comfort, dignity, and results. To learn more, visit allurecare.com. The Allure Group, where care meets compassion.
Monkey Sports, built by players for players, is your one-stop shop for hockey, baseball, lacrosse, and more. Find top-name equipment and expert in-store services like sharpening, break-ins, and relacing. Shop in-store at Monkey Sports in Farmingdale or Woodbridge or online for all the top brands. Whatever your sports, Monkey Sports gets you game ready fast. Monkey Sports, where athletes shop.
Miller time. People think it just happens, but that's not true. You know what you gotta do? You gotta go say hello with some beers. Make the plans. Forget the couch. Go to that thing. Play the game. See them in person. Talk to that stranger. Live a little. Small acts of rebellion that bring us together. Because legendary moments start with a light. It's Miller time. Celebrate responsibly. 2026 Miller Brewing Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Mornings with DiPietro and Rothenberg.
If the Giants start out the season 0-3, forget it. What's going to happen to 65 or sooner? Well, kill it. It's a little adversity.
You have a 5-year plan that after 3 weeks you're going to punt on.
Yeah, I can't handle 0-3 again.
Maybe it's a 10-year plan.
70 or sooner. But that's not going to happen.
No, it's not going to happen. No, how could it?
No, it's not going to.
DiPietro and Rothenberg. Morning 6 to 10 on ESPN New York and streaming live on YouTube.
Hi, thanks for calling Uline.
Wait, did the phone even ring?
Nope.
Okay, so you answered before the ring. But now you're going to put me on hold, right?
We don't do that here. We're real people answering the phone, ready to help with your order when you are.
Uline has thousands of quality products for your business and warehouse needs, always in stock, ready to ship same day, and backed by Uline's legendary 24/7 customer service. Uline, we warehouse for you.
Ready to get rid of that old car? Donate it to Cars for Kids. Call 877-CARS-4-KIDS to speak to a friendly live agent. Donation is super easy, and your car can be picked up as soon as tomorrow. Go to carsforkids.org now or call 877-CARS-4-KIDS to donate your car today.
1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS. KARS Cars for Kids. 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS.
Did you know you can donate real estate too? Go to carsforkids.org. That's cars with a K.
And now let's take a look at the traffic with Brandy Scott.
Hey there, guys. Good afternoon. Another rough ride heading inbound at the George. Some road work on both the upper and lower decks. Upper level, that's going to run you at least an hour from 80-95 and 46. A little bit better from the Route 4 approach. Lower level, about a 20 to 30-minute wait. Cross Bronx eastbound keeps you on the brakes. A broken down tractor trailer in the right lane by 3rd Avenue. Heading over to the outbound George, worst ride Cross Bronx westbound. You're slammed from the Bruckner on through. Better off using the Henry Hudson and West Side Highway. Outbound Lincoln will run you about 10 to 15 minutes. Outbound Holland 15 to 20. Slow go on the Whitestone Expressway northbound in Queens. Heading over to the Bronx-bound Whitestone Bridge. Picking up a crash by Linden Place. Delays go back onto the Grand Central in Van Wyck. This report is sponsored by Mothers Against Drunk Driving. For victims of drunk and drug driving, your grief is unique, but you're not alone. You always have a place at MAD. Visit MAD.org. I'm Brandy Scott on 880 ESPN New York.
This is a special notice to U.S. taxpayers owing $10,000 or more to the IRS. Tax Relief Advocates is urgently notifying taxpayers that tax relief initiatives are now available that may significantly reduce or eliminate what you owe. If you're afraid of an IRS lien, levy, or wage garnishment, don't lose hope. You can now take advantage of these current relief programs to end all collections, reduce the amount you owe, and resolve your tax problem. Even if you have years of unfiled tax returns or are already in a payment plan, you may still qualify for significant relief. Struggling taxpayers can now get relief they need during these hard economic times. A hotline has been established by Tax Relief Advocates for you to call and see what you qualify for. They are A+ rated with the BBB and have over 1,000 5-star reviews. Don't wait. Call 800-575-9087. 800-575-9087. That's 800-575-9087 or simply visit TRA.com.
A few more people want to wish Peter a happy birthday, including Justin in Massapequa. How are you?
Happy birthday, Peter.
Hey, what's up, buddy? How are you?
Good. Happy birthday to you.
I really appreciate you taking time out, Justin, to reach out, man. Thank you. Are you excited for SummerSlam?
Yeah, and I just wanted to talk about the Yankees. I think that they've been doing really well right now. They're getting back on track slowly but surely, I feel like. And I agree with the other talk show before. That they were saying that with this pitching staff and Fried and Cole is back now, it's lights out. And Blackburn and Chavis and Bednar has been doing really good. So I'm really excited, and I think we can win the World Series, hopefully, and win the American League and win another pennant.
Well, American League, I think, is definitely on the table.
We'll see
if they could beat the Dodgers, although they hung with the Dodgers without Judge just last week. But pitching's not going to be the problem. Pitching hasn't been the problem in the postseason. The problem has been getting hitting going. So this team isn't going to go and win a championship with the offense they have right now. They're going to have to get Judge healthy. They're going to have to get Stanton healthy, who's been big for them in the postseason, and they're going to have to try to make a trade here between now and next week to get a catcher or at least another bat. But so far, they took 2 out of 3 from Pittsburgh. It's been slow, but see Fried last night pitch well, give you 5 innings. Cole, wasn't his fault they had lost game 1 of the doubleheader. Rodon right around the corner. Schlittler's been terrific for them. They've got the best rotation, I think, in baseball. But will it be enough? We're going to have to find out. The other thing I wanted to get into was, the Jets. We talked a lot about the Giants over the last couple of days. But what are your expectations around the Jets? Geno Smith looks like he's out of the legal trouble. I never thought he was going to, not play because of his legal troubles. They've got weapons offensively, pretty decent defense, really good offensive line. The question is always going to be, Peter, is Aaron Glenn the guy? The quarterback's going to have to come at some point. But with the talent this Jet team has, and if Geno Smith can revert back to what he was in Seattle, this could be a decent football team. But unfortunately, being a decent football team, which I think they have to do, because you got to find out if you got a coach, and you got to start winning at some point. You just can't keep having losing season after losing season. Now, if you do, that'll put you in the running for the best possible quarterback in the draft. But you got to see if you got a coach. The two things you need in the NFL are coach and quarterback. Do they have the coach and they don't have the quarterback? It looks like they got the general manager to get this all together.
We think so.
But, Peter, as much as a losing season would help them get a good quarterback in the draft, you got to start winning games. But what are your expectations? What are your hopes and dreams if you're a Jet fan? A Giant fan's hoping to win 7-8 games, be alive in December. But because the Jets' future isn't set yet, what exactly are you looking forward to? Are you a guy that's thinking, just tank, lose, they could fire Glenn, let's get a better coach in here, let's draft a really good quarterback and start over, and believe that Muji could be the guy to do those things? Or are you somebody that wants to, hey, let's win some games, let's get some winning back in Florham Park again, and Geno Smith maybe help us do that, and we'll address the quarterback at some point down the road.
See, that's the interesting question, because you can't predict what's going to happen, but it's all about your attitude going into the year. What level of expectation do you have? I mean, I don't think anyone, short of very few people that I know of, think they're going to have an extremely good season. But to Don's point, would you rather continue to be in the doldrums, or would you rather take a step forward and see what it feels like to put a presentable product on the field, even if it means, Don, that you're not going to get the best draft pick possible next year?
I am of the belief. Now, there's supposed to be several quarterbacks coming out of this draft. We'll see. So you might not necessarily have to have the worst record in football. But one of the main reasons I'm always against the tank stuff is I believe that losing just creates such a diseased atmosphere. Again, I don't want to like compare it to like health issues, but listen, you're rotting when you lose. You can't move forward. You can't exist as a franchise. 15 years of missing the playoffs, 14 of those 15 with a losing record. Having gone through what you've gone through as a franchise in recent vintage since the whole Aaron Rodgers debacle, you got to start winning games, man. You just got to. I'm sorry. And even if it means losing some draft capital in the process, you got plenty of picks. You could always make a trade up if you really wanted to get one of those quarterbacks at the top of the draft. But, Peter, you got to start winning games. You got to start playing meaningful games north of Halloween, north of Thanksgiving, deep into December. And even if you don't make the playoffs, at least have meaningful games instead of having more fans of the other team than your fans at MetLife Stadium and just being irrelevant and having really good players on this team because they've got talent here. You know, put Breece Hall through or Garrett Wilson through another just losing season where games are meaningless after the month of October. You just can't exist as a franchise that anymore, man. Eventually, you rot away.
Well, and
you wither away.
And literally, your fan base withers away. Every year that a team is pure, unadulterated ASS, like you're just absolutely awful for the year. I don't know what the number is, Don, but that does, I'm sure there is a literal apples to apples cause and effect. You lose fans. By nature. It's just the nature of the beast. As a result of people having no interest, less people are taking their young kids to games. You are not growing as a franchise in popularity. Now, obviously, all these teams make money. We know that. But isn't it about more than that? Isn't it about building a real base of people that care? I saw it happen with my team. Do you remember a couple of years ago when they would show inside then Redskins games? And I remember you and I talked about it because you'd be like, dude, I grew up watching Giants-Redskins games, and now when they do the wide, it looks like a Jaguars game. Yeah. There's no one there.
There's no one there.
So, and not unlike my team, you guys don't have the most appealing building. You're not just going because it's fun to go to MetLife. It's not. It's okay. But it's a pain to get there, particularly if you're a Jets fan from deep Jersey or Long Island. It's a real commitment to go. So if you don't give a presentable product on, if I have tickets to Week 9 and they're 1-7, I'm selling. I'm not going. So It all matters. I'm with you on that.
And also how it looks. Because, all right, let's say it goes south on them again. They're a 2-3 win team. They fire Aaron Glenn, which they're going to do. If they have another miserable season, they're going to fire him. And now that quarterback that you could draft, he might be like, I don't want to go there. They just fired another coach. Haven't made the playoffs in 16 straight years. It's 15 now, going to be 16 straight years. Why the hell do I want to go there? They haven't had a quarterback since Joe Namath. I'm out. Like, do you really want that? Players not wanting to play for you? You saw Dexter Lawrence. And the Giants haven't been nearly as embarrassing as the Jets, but embarrassing. He didn't want to be here anymore. He got sick of losing. He saw Leonard Williams go and win a Super Bowl. He saw Saquon Barkley go and win a Super Bowl and say, you know what? I want to get out of here. That starts to happen. Why would I want to be on the Jets? We never win. We never have a quarterback. We never have a coach. I don't want to get drafted there. I'm not going to sign there as a free agent. I'm drafted. I want to get the hell out of here the second I become a free agent. That's what happens, Peter. All that. Why would I want to be there? We're seeing these athletes now grow into business people that take a look and say, how does this help my brand? How does being a Jet help my brand? Yeah, I'll be able to make money, but how am I going to be anything if I'm always on a 3-4 win team? I got to get to know new coaches every 2-3 years, a new general manager every 5 years, never play on national television. Jets don't have one national TV game this year. Not one. Not even a Thursday. Nothing. Players pay attention to stuff like that, man, but you start to win. You start to get a good feeling around the team. Then all of a sudden you become a destination. We saw it with the Knicks. Oh, nobody wants to play for Dolan. The Knicks aren't cool. All of a sudden, they're winning some playoff rounds. Hey, I want to go play for the Knicks. Now they won a championship. It's like the destination in the NBA overnight. Just because they started to win. Still the same building, still the same owner, still the same ravenous media and fans that get on you. But now they want to play there.
Don.
Winning does that. That's it. Not new uniforms.
No.
Not a new building.
Don, think about how little it took from the Giants last year to re-excite the fan base.
Yeah.
It was just a hint. It was nothing
Just
incredible. It was just a sniff.
Right.
Oh, this is presentable football. I remember this. It gets people excited. So, I don't know. Maybe there are Jets fans out there who'd rather just lose and lose and lose and hope they find the draft pick of their dreams. But guys, saying that I'm 47 years old today is freakish, as all of these birthdays are for all of us listening, for Don, for me. You get past, like, I feel like just into your 40s, and all the birthdays start to sound kind of insane, like how much of an adult you sound like.
Right.
Nothing's guaranteed, man. Nothing's guaranteed. I wait all year for my football season to start.
Nope.
I don't want it to end by week 6.
And I do feel that the tanking crowd, they're younger, so they haven't suffered as much, and they figure, I'm going to be a fan for the next 70 years, so I could throw a season away. But you start to get older, and you're like, I don't want to throw any more seasons away. How many more seasons do I have? Right? I mean, that's the logic of it. If you're a 70-year-old fan, you're like, listen, I don't know what tomorrow's going to bring. I'm sick of losing. I'm sick of watching this team play. We always talk about Ira from Staten Island. I don't know exactly how old Ira is. I've known the guy for 30-plus years. So I'm sure Ira's, again, I don't want to insult him by guessing his age, but he's older than me. And he hasn't seen a championship since 1968. Does he want to keep throwing season after season away? And this guy goes to games. This guy travels on the road. But if you notice, as he's getting older, he doesn't do it quite as often because it's harder to do. So you keep throwing these seasons away. It's like, dude, how many more seasons do I have left? Now, nobody's thinking the Jets are going to win a championship this year, but maybe a foundation for a championship can be built by having a winning season or a successful season. Learning that, hey, maybe I do have a coach. Maybe my general manager is better than I even think he is. And now we're a couple of tweaks away instead of it being same old, same old. 1-800-919-3776 is the number to call. Want to climb aboard this conversation? The cake is here.
Oh, my God. Is that why Anthony came in and slammed something down and walked out?
He was trying to get your attention, but you were too busy doing a show.
Oh.
That's what we call it now. And he lifted up the cake, and it's there.
Are there candles or singing? Or I'm just kidding. That's something we never do.
The singing.
we literally
we got to put our foot down somewhere.
No, we literally, our general celebration is we go, this is your birthday, and just pass out cake.
Yeah. And that's enough for us.
And that's all we need. But I think
happy birthday to him.
But I
don't care. Good luck.
All right, Stephen.
Wait a minute. Well, unhappy birthday. I hope it's miserable. Stephen A. Smith chiming in. That's
Thank
pretty
you,
good.
By the way, thank you, Stephen.
Yeah, that was nice. That was unexpected. 1-800-919-3776. Don Hahn and Rosenberg here on a Thursday, a birthday Thursday on ESPN New York.
This is Bart and Carlin on ESPN New York.
The Yankees, there should be no discussion about what the plan here should be. Just sitting and waiting on Aaron Judge, and I'm going to let his health dictate what I'm doing for the rest of the year. Nope. Take a lesson from the Knicks. They ended up in a position where you felt like in the playoffs, well, if we don't do it now, when are we going to do it? For the Yankees, it's right there for the taking.
Bart Scott, Chris Carlin, weekdays at 10 a.m. on ESPN New York and streaming live on YouTube.
There are a million reasons to love New York. Making your budget stretch isn't one of them. According to an independent study, Amazon prices average 14% lower than other retailers. Get food, fashion, furniture, and more shipped straight to your building. That's how Prime members have saved over $2 billion on grocery and household items. Learn more at aboutamazon.com.
Summer's here. People are outside walking more, traveling, going to games, barbecues, the beach, just enjoying life. But if you have joint pain, sciatica, or back pain is still holding you back, you don't have to live like that. I'm Bart Scott, and Dr. J. Shaw at Sandwell Pain is the real deal. Ivy League trained, double board certified with non-surgical treatments that get real results. No cuts, no downtime, no pain medications, just a smart, targeted approach that gets you moving again. Same day or next day appointments are available. Go to SandwellPain.com. Don't let pain steal your summer.
This is the Michael K. Show.
You might all disagree with me on this. 7th game of the World Series. The Yankees have to win to be champions. Every single one of their starting pitching is available. I could choose between Garrett Cole, a former Cy Young Award winner. I could choose between Max Fried, Carlos Rodon, Will Warren, Ryan Weathers, or Cam Schlittler. There's one guy on the staff that's dominant and great, and that's Schlittler.
The Michael K. Show, weekdays at 1 on ESPN New York and streaming live on YouTube. Presented by the Parisman Firm.
At City Harvest, we believe no New Yorker has to go hungry. With your help, we're on the road 365 days a year, rescuing over 77 million pounds of nutritious food and delivering it free to millions of New Yorkers, transforming surplus food into sustenance, sustainability, and smiles, rallying thousands of New Yorkers to power a network of nourishment across our city. One day, one meal, and one New Yorker at a time. That's how we feed good. Donate at cityharvest.org.
If Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea was your best friend, it would be the kind of friend that starts an impromptu dance party in the supermarket aisle that turns into an all-day pool party rager at your place, and you don't even own a pool. Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea turns any day into a legendary adventure. It's smooth and refreshing real iced tea with just the right kick of alcohol. Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Keep it twisted.
Twisted Tea Brewing Company, Cincinnati, Ohio. Please drink responsibly.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Summer's finally here, and we're kicking it off with a whole lot of free. Free brake pads with Duralast rotors. Free oil filter with 5 quarts of oil. Free Armor All wipes with Armor All glass cleaner, and more. More free, so you can have more summer. Celebrate free at AutoZone. Now through July 27th. Restrictions apply.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Do you have trouble getting in and out of the bathtub? Are you afraid you'll slip and fall entering or exiting a tub? Safe Step walk-in tubs can transform your bathtub from an area of concern to a calming refuge. Call them today at 1-800-731-4558 and save $1,600. Safe Step walk-in tubs and showers are proudly made in Tennessee and offer an ultra-low step-in, avoiding that difficult climb over a traditional bathtub wall. They also offer a variety of therapeutic benefits that may help soothe your aching muscles and joints, increasing your mobility, boosting your energy, and improving your sleep. Safe Step walk-in tubs are designed to easily fit your existing tub space and are often installed in as little as 1 day. Just dial 1-800-731-4558 today to save $1,600 and receive a free shower package. That's 1-800-731-4558 for a free no-obligation consultation and to save $1,600. Safe Step Walk-In Tubs. Safety never felt so good.
Congratulations, New York. The Knicks did it. Through battle after battle, they dominated to become this year's NBA champions. Day in and day out, the hard work paid off, and you were there every step of the way. Enjoy the crown. Own it, because this year is your year. A part of your legacy that will never be forgotten. So celebrate this moment, show your pride, and shop the largest selection of official NBA gear at NBAstore.com. A Fanatics experience.
This is the Ty Butler Show.
Judge, I'm trying to be hopeful about his injury status, but even if he does come back, I am going to be concerned about how a man who was out for 3 months all of a sudden is going to play the next 2 months, being one swing away from re-injuring that rib.
The Ty Butler Show. Listen Sunday mornings at 8 on ESPN New York and the ESPN New York app.
The New York Red Bulls take on the Orlando City SC on Saturday, August 1st at Sports Illustrated Stadium with kickoff set for 7:30. Celebrate Hometown Heroes Night with Red Bull New York and be among the first 10,000 fans for an exclusive beach towel giveaway. For your chance to win a family 4-pack of tickets, enter now at ESPNNewYork.com or through the ESPN New York app. Don't miss Julian Hall and also Antoine Griezmann when the Red Bulls host Orlando City SC Saturday, August 1st. Secure your tickets at NewYorkRedBulls.com. Harvey Cruz is going to be excited about that. 1-800-919-3776. More birthday wishes from Steve in Middle Village.
Oh, wow.
You're on ESPN New York. What's up, Steve?
I just want to wish Peter a happy birthday. And I was nice enough, Anthony put me on. The first reaction I had when you didn't have a cake was, there's got to be a Carvel store someplace right near you. My wife always gets it. Order it. It's a beautiful cake, but I'm glad you're going to get something.
We got it. We already have it. I'm having my Oreo cake. Anthony and Don came through. Jake's a complete good for nothing, but these two really came through and saved the day.
I'm very happy.
Just kidding, Jake.
But I have one question.
Yes.
I listened to Carlin before, and whatever Carlin says, he's usually truthful. I can't believe the way you look. You're a new father. I can't believe that according to him, you're 58 years old. It's amazing.
I know.
You look tremendous for your age.
You know what? Here's the thing, Steve, that's hurtful about it, is I really am proud of how I look for 47.
Right.
When you add 11 years to it, it ruins the fact that I look a really good 47. I work around a lot of youngsters.
A lot.
WWE in particular. No one believes I'm in my late 40s. I'm very proud of that.
You're very proud of that. But
then Carlin hits me with 58. Yeah. It's rude.
No,
it's unkind.
And
by the way, did he send me? Here's the important question. While he besmirched me, did he send me a birthday text?
Oh, you didn't see him today?
No. Let me see.
So that's going to count as his birthday wish?
Hold on.
Disrespecting you like that? Double check, make sure he didn't text you.
I want to make sure.
It would be unlike Chris not to text you, especially after an insult like that.
He did not.
Well, you know what?
Is it possible we're losing him a little bit?
In what sense?
Like, I always, really thought of Chris as one of the good guys. Is it possible he's, going a different direction here?
I guess it's always possible. I have not found him to be a bad guy. I still think he's a gem. But based off of this is uncharacteristic.
Well, no. And what else?
A mensch.
No. What else has he done recently? You don't remember? Anthony, you want to remind Don?
Whenever Anthony gets back.
Jacob, you want to remind Don?
I don't think Jacob remembers. Was he the insult me?
No, it's about me again.
What was that?
Whenever I appear on ESPN television?
Oh, yeah. Maybe he just has a problem with you.
Maybe.
Not everybody can like everybody.
We also did play his coffin drop quite a bit during the season.
You know what? Honestly, I don't know if that's it, but if that's it, you really got to lay out.
This is college football. Excuse me, this is college football on ESPN Radio. Oh, my God.
Now, I don't know if one has anything to do with the other, but if I were to find out that how often you've played that over the last year or so.
If it affected him.
Could have affected the relationship. But would you treat him the way I treat Andrew? Like, continue to love and respect him even though he maybe doesn't like you?
I do.
All right.
Whenever I see him, I love on the big man. But, you know.
It's liberating.
Didn't even, to love someone and not care? Yes. It's a great point. It's a selfless love.
It really, it's love.
You don't want anything back?
It's love that you feel like you deserve some credit for. It's easy to love somebody that loves you, but to love somebody that doesn't like you or disrespect you.
Do you want to go? This is a fun. Oh, my phone just died.
You got to be kidding me. Well, while you're trying to figure that
in the 4 o'clock hour, let's play a little game of who from the radio station has reached out for the birthday.
Oh, okay.
What are your thoughts?
I
and
like
how about that? Matter of fact, it could be a top 5.
Now I knew I was,
and you could guess.
You.
Right, you're free.
I would think present company is excluded.
I reached out.
I did not because I know I was going to see Peter in person.
Anthony is the only person who knew it was the birthday, knew he would see me, and still sent the text. Now, John Winthrop is especially in last place in this group because John called me on my birthday about business. Did not remember it was my birthday. That's tough.
He flat out didn't remember.
Because I go, well, this is exciting. A birthday call from John. Because hey, I wanted to ask you a couple things.
Right. When you get a call on your birthday, there's a fighting chance that person's going to wish you a happy birthday.
You think a fighting chance?
Yeah, but
although you know what, I called my mom today. I FaceTime my mom every day with the baby. I try to because that makes her.
Yeah, that makes sense.
She gets very excited. And today we talked for a few minutes, and I said, "Mom, anything you want to express to me?" And she immediately said, "Happy birthday."
No.
And then Natalie jumped in and said, "Well, Mindy, happy birthday to you."
Aw.
Let's be honest, that's the birthday should really just be for the mom. Mom should just get birthday over and over again. They're the ones that pushed you out.
Understood.
What did you do? You showed up.
Yeah, but
now I know your situation very well. I think you've done it, really made up for things. I think you've really balanced things out over the years. But you know what I'm saying? You hear what I'm saying?
No, I get it. That we don't do that enough.
You know, yeah,
congratulate the person that gave birth to you.
Yeah,
because it was a pretty special day for them as well. You don't even remember.
Wait, special day for them. It was everything. It was the day.
It was everything, but it was also you don't even remember it.
No idea what happened.
She probably will never forget it.
Probably. I mean, if you...
No, I was saying in the sense of just what it took to do.
Oh, yeah. We recently just relived Maya's birth. We just watched on a camera that we had not watched yet. We had like this little mini Osmos camera that Natalie has that I was holding in the room. And we just recently watched it. I just saw for the first time like my tears of joy. I just saw it for the first time. It was. I got to tell you, if you've never done it, I got to tell you guys, it's intense. It really cannot be oversold. Like no one I know who's had children appropriately sold to me how crazy the day the first child comes is. It is a wild day. Yeah. I mean, it is just unlike any other
wild,
day.
Wacky stuff.
It's
quite the ride.
Wacky. That is wacky stuff. I mean, that is wild stuff.
Peter, West Side Highway. You're on ESPN New York. What's up, Peter?
Good afternoon, gentlemen, and happy birthday to Peter.
Thanks, Peter.
The New York Jets will have to show me what they are capable of this season. I'm not interested in hearing any hype. I'm not even interested in hearing what goes on Monday through Saturday during the season.
Respect.
I want to see what is going to happen on the field on Sunday.
And are you going to back that up with the way that you carry yourself? Are you saying, Peter, that as a fan, you are willing to give them either 1 to 4 o'clock or 4 o'clock to 7:30 on Sundays, and besides that, that's all you're good for? Show me what you do in that window. I don't give a damn about the rest.
I actually have a job where I sometimes work in conflict with the game, but if I can put it on the radio when I can, absolutely. But a lot of the slack and so forth, and the conversation is just it wears me down. They were doing really well in 1994. It looks like they were going to go to the playoffs. And then the beginning of December, you get the big spike game. There's the Fitzmagic game. It looks like they were going to go to the playoffs.
They have really beaten you pillar to post. But Peter brings up something that I think has to be addressed, and we'll see if the Jets address it when camp opens. It's Don, Hahn, and Rosenberg just getting started. We're with you until 7 o'clock, ESPN New York.
This is DiPietro and Rothenberg.
Rick doesn't have a primary care doctor. I don't think Alan does either. That doesn't make it any better for you. I actually think we use the same pediatrician. Alan's in his mid-50s. If you met this pediatrician, you would get rid of your primary care physician and use my pediatrician. He's that good. Do you know what the definition of pediatrician is? Doesn't matter. He's not equipped at the spleen.
This is DiPietro and Rothenberg.
You walk out with a lollipop?
Morning Start with DiPietro and Rothenberg. Weekdays from 6 to 10 on ESPN New York and streaming live on YouTube.
Prizes, flyaways, even cash money. You want it? We've got it. Find a list of all contests and official rules by visiting ESPNNewYorkContests.com.
That's ESPNNewYorkContests.com.
When care matters most, experience matters more. The Allure Group is redefining rehabilitation and long-term care across New York with 6 convenient locations. Their expert clinicians create personalized care plans to help you recover, rebuild, and get back to what matters most. From short-term rehab to long-term care, Allure is committed to comfort, dignity, and results. To learn more, visit allurecare.com. The Allure Group, where care meets compassion.
Tricon Construction is growing across New Jersey, delivering larger, more complex commercial projects with the precision today's developers expect. Because when the timelines, capital, and reputation are all on the line, you need more than a contractor. You need a true construction partner. Tricon brings experienced leadership, disciplined project management, and a team built around accountability and execution. From planning to completion, they build with purpose, professionalism, and pride. For serious commercial projects, build with Tricon. Visit TriconBuilds.com. That's TriconBuilds.com.
If you've been injured in an accident that wasn't your fault, then you need a lawyer who knows New York's unique personal injury and workers' compensation laws. At the Perisman Firm, they have decades of experience handling all types of accident cases and a proven track record of delivering huge results. Their team has already recovered nearly $1 billion for injured New Yorkers. From construction to car accidents and slips and falls, they've got you covered. Call the Perisman Firm now at 718-WORKERS, where your case is their cause. Get the justice you deserve today.
Rich Eisen here with some advice. If high-interest credit card debt is grinding you down, it might be time to call an audible with a SoFi personal loan. It consolidates your debt into one low monthly payment with no fees required. And with as soon as the same-day funding, you can make the right play fast. Call an audible on your debt today at SoFi.com/debtplay. Loans originated by SoFi Bank N.A., member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply. NMLS 696891. Fast funds terms apply at SoFi.com/debtplay.
Drip Drop is doctor-developed, proven fast hydration that helps your body and mind work better. Trusted by firefighters, medical professionals, and over 90% of top college and pro sports teams. Drip Drop is engineered to hydrate faster and more effectively than water alone, with 3 times the electrolytes of leading sports drinks. Stock up now at dripdrop.com and use promo code RADIO20 for 20% off your first order. That's dripdrop.com, promo code RADIO20.
880 ESPN, WHSQ, and WCBS-FM HD2, New York. A Good Karma Brands radio station.
Okay, fine. I want to make an amends on the air here. I'm not too big for it, Don. I said that John Winthrop was in last place for birthday wishes because he called me and he didn't wish me happy birthday. I want to tell the story truthfully. He called this morning. I answered the phone, and the first words out of my mouth were, calling to wish me a happy birthday. Now, the reason I said that, Don, is I was being sarcastic, thinking he would not know it was my birthday. And I should give him credit. He immediately responded with, is today July 23rd?
Then that gets him off the hook.
So you think he's free? He's now free?
Unless he's just really quick-witted
No.
Today's the 23rd?
He said,
knowing it was the 23rd.
No, he said it's my twin niece's birthday also. You share a birthday with him. Now, real quick, do you want to guess? I have texts from station-wise. That person works here. That person works here. 2, 3. I think I only have texts from 3 or 4 people. I think I may only have a text from one on-air personality.
Only one?
Of on-air.
On-air personality.
No. I'm lying. I have 3 on-air personalities.
I know.
Back real quickly.
I knew of 2.
It's been a long day.
There are 2 on-air personalities that are always the first to wish me a happy birthday. And that is Michael K. and Rick DiPietro.
Michael K., you said.
I would say, I would guarantee Michael K. is one of them. 3 or 4. Who are you taking?
Number 2, you said?
Rick DiPietro.
I think Alan knows that he's got to do it this year. There's no way that he missed it this
Alan
year.
didn't miss.
So you're going...
my 3 would have been...
But also, real quick, you saying Alan Hahn?
Alan Hahn, yeah.
I am.
Alan Hahn is 1. There's 1 more. And I'm surprised.
Michael K. Was
you already had Michael.
Yeah.
You had Michael.
Is it Ty Butler?
Yeah, that's a good one, too. That's an outstanding one. He never forgets anything. He's also the first to congratulate him. He's very good with the text.
Very good. Ty, in spite of the fact that I invited Ty to my birthday party 7 minutes before it started, he still sent me a lovely message. And you know, to your point about Rick, though, the last message I have from Rick, Happy Father's Day. But he didn't come through on the birthday. No Dave Rothenberg, hurtful.
Well, Dave's going through some
physical things.
But, and also, it's only 4 o'clock, Peter. There's still time. It is a little late in the game, I agree. But somebody still could. I'd give him to the end of the show. Now, Rick's working. Dave's away.
Rick's been working.
Dave is not working this week, so he might be.
We learned that being away is not an excuse.
No, I understand.
We learned that last year, Don.
But you're obviously distracted. If you're like, if he's in the Caribbean, if he's kicking it in the Caribbean, I don't think I'm going to kill him if he didn't remember Peter's birthday. He's probably not on social media to know or anything like that. But I'm not surprised. So Michael, Ty, Allen. And
that's it.
Just 3. So because you said it was like 3 or 4. Just 3.
It's those 3. I saw Jake Asman, who was very sweet when I saw him.
And he wished you
multiple times.
He was going to see
multiple times. Sweet as could be. Sweet
Is
as
there anybody else that really should?
There's some other people. Jake sent one.
Jake Montgomery?
That's right.
Okay.
Dawn from the Garden, of course, Salt of the Earth. By the way, Dawn, the only person amongst this group that was at the low-key Rosenberg birthday celebration.
As she should be.
Was Dawn.
She deserves it.
She goes to everything. Matter of fact, you remember getting the text messages. It took her 4 hours to get to the beach bash this year, and they had to turn around and go home.
I know.
Well, I had an excuse.
Ty had an excuse. He had a physical ailment. Were you going to come?
His name is not Ty. His name is Jacob.
That was really racist. Jacob.
Jeez.
Jacob. Well, they're the 2 black guys from the station who were invited. Neither of them came. What do you want me to do? Now, Jacob, were you really going to come before your teeth started falling out of your head?
You know what's so crazy? Like, you sent the message, and I had to scroll back to our text message. I was like, oh, I wanted to go to this, but never RSVP'd to anything.
No, never said a word.
So yeah, I wasn't going to go.
No one said a word. He was out.
I did want to go, though. I had intention.
By the way, and I'm telling you right now, Ty, Jesus Christ.
No,
no, this is not good.
Oh, my.
It's a tough day.
There's been a 6-minute stretch of troubling in this office.
The only thing worse.
I was telling Peter a story, and he was right behind me when it was happening.
Yeah, and he didn't remember. The only thing worse if I call him Ebro now. This is
right.
I think it's Ebro's.
Jacob.
Right. Rodney.
know why. I just called him Rodney.
Did Rodney wish you a happy birthday?
No Rodney. I got no Rod.
That's disappointing.
All right, Jacob, and you're one of the people who would have truly appreciated the birthday party.
Oh, yeah.
Because it was a who's who of the wrestling world.
And I feel like, too, like, that's kind of like my crowd. Like, some of the people you know, like, you know.
You would have known a few. Plus, you would have had some wrestlers you popped to see. You're too busy having your face explode like Hitch.
I would have been excited about the Samoan werewolf alone, so.
Yeah, you love the Samoan werewolf. So, yeah, only the three, though. Only Ty, the K-Ster, and the Hanster, I believe, are the only on-air
I really
talents.
thought you would have heard from Rick. I really would have.
And Rick's working today. And they didn't mock my birthday on the air today or anything? Again, Carlin is just a terrible person because he mocked my birthday on the air and didn't even say anything to me in real life. So it's upsetting. You learn, but that's the beautiful part is you learn when these things happen. Who's who?
Let's go to David and Elizabeth. You're on ESPN New York. What's up, Dave?
What's going on, Don? Radio Rosenberg, happy birthday, brother.
Thanks, buddy.
Like a dream, of course. Yeah, so you know I can't let that go. Fellas, this is what I want to say as far as the Jets. You gentlemen touched on a lot of great points. If they put a decent product on the field, I could cheer and be happy losing, honestly. Just, calling a spade. But like Don said, if they come out and they wet the bed and we're 0-6, 0-7 out the door, I really don't care. Here's the problem with me, though. I'm delusional, and I still have faith in this team, and I love the organization so much that I'm going to keep spending my money to watch losses. I do it every year. But I'm going to be optimistic as usual. The line is good. He's got weapons. He's got ingredients, man. He better whip up a dinner. And if he can't, I'm sorry. You got to go. So no excuses for him. And what I want to see at the end of the season or towards the middle of the season is Jets in the hunt. I see that. I'm satisfied.
I think,
and that's pretty much it for me.
That's the best way to put it, David. I think you did a great job describing it. I think everybody realizes what this team is capable of doing, and that's being a decent team. Maybe 8 wins. Maybe they get to 9. If Geno Smith reverts back to what he was in Seattle, the line holds up, that this is a team that could win, 3-4 games more than they did last year, maybe get into a wild card. And I don't think anybody could be disappointed with anything around that. But if it ends up being just another, we're out of it, we're done, we're already looking at the quarterbacks for next year, we're already thinking of who the next head coach is going to be, or maybe Glenn fired before the season is over. Like that's just inexcusable. It can't happen. No fan base should be upset with a team living up to their expectations. And if your expectation is this is going to be a decent team, you can't finish 500 anymore with a 17-game schedule, but if this team finished 8-9, 9-8, you could not be disappointed with that. Maybe 7 and a couple of things didn't go your way, you suffered some injuries, you can live with it. But having another one of those done by October 31st can't happen. Can't. Let's go to Ray in New Jersey. You're on ESPN New York. What's up, Ray?
Hey, Don. What's going on, bud?
Everything's happening. Say happy birthday to Peter.
Good.
Hi.
Happy birthday to Peter. That's right. Hey, Pete.
How you doing?
47. Nice. Anyways, I had called a while back about volunteering my time to do balloon animals at your event, and I still want to make sure you want me to come down.
We'd love to, and what you're talking about is the Mark Sasso softball. August 22nd at 5 o'clock. It's a Saturday. Wagfield, Hawthorne, New Jersey, where we've had it for the last 20 years. It's going to be Mike O'Halloran. We're going to have, Brian O'Halloran. It's going to be Ian O'Connor is joining us. Buttle, Marty Lyons, Ken Danico is going to be there. Peter Rosenberg, Alan Hahn. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'd love to have you there, Ray. Thank you.
I'll just show up.
Yes. That's all you do. All right, he's got problems with the phone, but balloon animals, I'm not sure who wants them, but I'm sure it'll be a lot of fun.
Kids will appreciate it.
Kids will appreciate it. Bring the kids. My kids are going to be 9 in December, still love balloon animals. Still love them. And still are devastated when they pop or run out of air. I don't know which word. Yeah, no, still it's not.
Even now. It's
never good. And the running out of the air is the slow death of the balloon animal.
Yeah, it's like unfortunate.
The popping is unfortunate. 5 minutes later, you forget about it, but like the next day, you see it. Like half of it has air, the other half doesn't. Still kind of looks like a dog, but not really. And that's the worst thing. Rather have it be quick. Let's go to Dan. He's up in Saratoga. You're on ESPN New York. What's up, Dan?
Hey, what's up, guys? Peter, happy birthday. May you live as long as you want, but never have to want as long as you live.
Go.
Man.
Thank you.
Was that in case text?
No.
Just happy birthday? That's all you got?
I think it said happy birthday, mi amigo, perhaps. Is that?
Mi amigo.
Does that surprise you?
Is Michael on vacation in Mexico?
That's where I'm going. Let's see. Hold on. Kay's text says,
I've never heard him say that.
Happy birthday, comma, mi amigo.
That's not like Kay.
Play La Bamba again.
You know what? He's on vacation in Mexico. He must be in Mexico.
Maybe.
Go ahead, Dan. Sorry.
Hey, listen. Yeah, what a better time. I got to defend my man Peter here, man. I don't know if this was brought up on your show, Peter, but I can't pick a better day to
Go ahead.
defend you. That whole Ebro situation, man. I'm just calling to defend you, man. I didn't like it. I saw it. I didn't like it, and more power to you, man. I know you guys are fine now, but that was kind of I didn't like that, man.
So
He's
for
going after my guy.
So
like it.
for people who missed it, I would just Ebro and I got into a bit of a verbal altercation a couple of weeks ago.
I didn't hear about this.
Yeah, didn't Don? You're not.
Ebro made very salient point.
Yeah, you're.
I was away last week, so maybe it came up, and I
do you think now, Anthony? Do you think is our caller still there?
No.
Oh, sorry.
Oh no.
I wanted to get his thoughts.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Peter.
Do you think that if Don was here last week, he would have seen it?
Yes, I do.
Did it made it around to it made everybody's algorithm?
I didn't know what happened day it happened until I got home.
And then it hit
because it hit my algorithm.
Yeah, I saw it that probably afternoon, and I couldn't really watch the videos until I left.
It moved around. It moved around quite a bit, but we got into a
spirited discussion.
A spirited discussion. Words were exchanged. I'll say this.
Okay.
Harsher words were exchanged than in any discussion between me, you, and Michael. I can't say Alan because we haven't really gone there with Alan in that way yet. Me, you, and Michael have never gone that far.
And, well, never mind Michael. We've had two big ones.
Well, but yours, you did go to a place that this one didn't go to. The physical threatening. It didn't go to physical threatening, but words were used. Curse words were used.
Okay.
Bill Gluckman specifically is down with the,
What did you say?
I said Bill Gluckman. If you watched Malibu's Most Wanted, he was down with, what you guys were calling each other.
What, the B word?
Oh, yeah, and the H word.
Why the reference? What reference did he just randomly...
Listen, be Red G.
Is Malibu's Most Wanted for a certain generation? That's a normal...
Oh, yeah. People around my age.
Really?
Yeah.
They bust out Bill Gluckman?
If you know Bill Gluckman, you know.
That may be a drop.
I don't know
Bill Gluckman. He sounds like a person that I would actually know, maybe, but I don't. But yeah, it was a spirited discussion, and there were a lot of people who felt. Don, you know what? Do a little Google. Why don't you do a little Google search real quick and see what headline.
You know who's in Malibu's Most Wanted, Peter?
Go ahead.
Stephon Diggs. No, sorry, Tay Diggs.
Is Stephon Diggs in Malibu's Most Wanted?
No, yeah. Tay Diggs.
He's in it?
Yes, he's in it.
Jacob thought I really thought Stephon Diggs was in it.
Well, I just saw the Stop tweeted out. And this is July 14th. So this is more than a week ago.
Yeah.
Ebro and Peter Rosenberg call each other B's and H's after Peter questions Ebro's Rock Nation ties.
That's one way of putting it. Other people would have put it was based on Ebro questioning my financial status.
Oh, wow. Well, now this other one.
Yeah.
Ebro calls Rosenberg a B, an H, and a P.
Yeah. Is that
during a heated on-air argument.
Is that the complex post?
I think that might have been in order, too.
Yeah, that might have been the order.
The exchange erupted after Ebro repeatedly told Rosenberg he doesn't have money to invest, prompting Rosenberg to fire back by calling Ebro an a-hole and accusing him of intentionally disrespecting him, because I had to hit the.
It was an intense conversation. I saw John Cena the other day. Hold on.
The two.
But you were at.
The two eventually realized that they were using money to invest differently.
Yes,
but not before the conversation completely boiled over.
That is correct. Now, Ebro knew the whole time that I wasn't using the words the way he was using the words. And because he saw me getting mad and he's a bad guy, he just continued to double down and say it over and over and over again. Meaning, Don, in other words, Ebro saying the words, you don't have money to invest. What he means by that is almost like slang. Like, that's just, you're not investing money. Does that make sense? Not you literally don't have the dollars in your account, but it's like, hey, I ain't got it. It's not for me. That's kind of what he's saying. You're not in.
Okay.
Is what he's saying.
Yeah.
But he knew that what I took it as was, why are you looking at my pockets and telling the whole world, especially in hip hop, which I'm not proud of this, but hip hop certainly uses money as a positive and negative thing depending on the moment. I was like, why are you doing this? And then it went very far, and B's and H's and P's were thrown around.
Now, with our back and forth, and the worst one was way back when we first, like a year in, not the most recent one.
No, that wasn't a year in. I'll smack your face dead.
Yeah.
No, that was in that's Vape Ape.
Yeah, you were in Toronto.
I was in Toronto working on the NBA Finals. It's 2019, Don. We've known each other 4 years when you threatened my life.
Well, I mean,
and Laura looked like Michael did during that argument.
First time I've ever heard someone say Laura Stiles looks like Michael K.
You get what I was saying.
I know exactly what you're saying. I mean, like, listen, what is smack your face dead anyway?
We don't know. Play the drop.
Is it really
and figure
a threat? Is it just the ramblings of a madman? Has anybody had their face smacked dead? I mean, I've had people ask me what I meant by that. What does smack your face dead mean? I can't answer. So
smack somebody so hard that you kill them, I would imagine.
Well, but also remember,
but
Don's also said people should sniff someone dead. So apparently his ways of getting to death, it includes a wide variety of things.
But again, back then, that was the ramblings of a madman. Like, anybody to really think your face dead. Do you really think that I was threatening your life with that? Or just I was losing it? I was losing control of my faculties.
I did not think that you were truly, I was in danger of you smacking my face dead.
Well, you're also borders apart.
Yeah, that did help.
No, it certainly did. And it's funny, the two times that Peter and I have gone at each other, we were not in the same room.
Oh, the last one was bad. Yeah, that wasn't a good one.
Well, you were wrong.
I don't remember that one.
But I don't think those things would have happened in the room.
I don't think so either.
I don't think I really threatened his life by any stretch. And it ended up being funny. And immediately when we went to break, I texted, apologized.
Yeah. Can I tell you the truth?
When did you and Ebro
in the same? We don't do segments for a podcast, but within the same segment we made.
Right.
Now, like I'd say within 3 minutes of the worst of it, we were kind of laughing about it.
Mm-hmm.
But that doesn't. When I left the station though that day, or our studio, I didn't know how viral it would go. And and even as we were doing the show here that day, I didn't know how viral it was kind of going. And then as it went on, I started, remember guys, the three of us walked out and I was like, why is Lil Yachty calling me?
Drop! You definitely did.
And I picked up and he was like, hey man, why is Ebro going after you like that?
Wow.
What's going on with it? And then I saw John Cena this weekend.
Oh boy.
Drop! And he referenced it. And John is not someone I've ever seen being like that, sort of that up with like what's going on. And he was like, his direct quote was, I saw you arguing with someone on the internet. And so I just popped that he just referred to Ebro as someone. That already was something.
That is something.
I already enjoyed that as a chuckle. No, but he goes, I saw you arguing with someone on the internet about investing. And he said, and I just want to let you know that I am like you. I am not comfortable with risky investing. I like my little few percent return. That I am you. I felt I forget if he said I felt seen but he very much related to the tone that I had in the argument, which was very interesting because that was not, most people just said to me, hey, are you guys okay? Are you good? What's wrong with Ebro? Why is he like that? John Cena is the only person who was like so thoughtful that was like getting into the nitty gritty of what the discussion. Well, he wasn't here for the B's and H's. He was here for the conversation about investing.
Right, which you probably weren't ready for. But so,
it It was up there among the more viral things.
I did not get
in
it.
recent
I'm
years.
sorry.
No, don't be offended.
Now, see if you explained
but that
to Peter.
wasn't to Peter. That was
no.
that's
I'm saying it's two different things. You said this to Peter.
I was making an face dead.
And then hit the mic. What you did to the poor computer was
punch him right in the face.
You showed whoever that was what you would do to them.
Yeah, punch the computer.
You know,
that's punching a computer.
I listen. Think about this. I punched the computer at the old place and didn't do the damage that somebody had done to this computer here.
Although
with a perfect read, nails every read.
Oh my God, he just punched the computer hard. How many times have you punched the computer?
At least 2 in drop form.
Well, where am I supposed to punch? Myself?
You've done that? No, you haven't. Have you done that?
No.
No, you haven't done that.
And I haven't punched anybody else.
No, which is also
there's that.
I think that's really, really important.
I've got that going for me, which is nice. 1-800-919-3776. It's That Guy Thursday. We'll continue with your football calls, get to some baseball a little bit later on. ENN at 6. We've already been denied an Anthony ENN. So Peter's got to work on it.
It's unbelievable. Right before I'm going to a big birthday dinner with Ballard and Katie like you dream about.
But you're bringing your wife, no?
Of course.
Like, that's an odd.
Just me, Ballard, and Katie, wife staying home.
That would just be.
No, it's going to be all of us.
Hahn Rosenberg, ESPN New York.
If you're heading into summer without a medical emergency kit, you're taking a risk most people don't think about until it's too late. Summer colds linger and can turn into sinus infections that last for weeks. Getting sick right now before vacation can derail everything. And when you're traveling, finding a doctor and pharmacy is stressful. That's why I ordered a medical emergency kit. It's like having urgent care and a pharmacy right at home. It includes essential prescriptions like amoxicillin and generic Z-Pak to treat a wide range of common and serious illnesses. So if you wake up sick at home or on the road, you already have what you need. No waiting for your doctor, no hours at urgent care, no pharmacy lines, no copays. Just match your symptoms to the right prescription in your guidebook or call their telemedicine doctor standing by. Start on your meds sooner and feel better faster. Every home needs at least one medical emergency kit. Order yours online in minutes and it's shipped to your door. And save $45 with my promo code 880 at urgentcarekit.com/880. That's promo code 880 at urgentcarekit.com/880.
1-877 Cards for Kids. KARS Cards for Kids. 1-877 Cards for Kids. Donate your card today.
1-877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Ready to get rid of that old car? Donate it to Cars for Kids. Call 877 Cars for Kids to speak to a friendly live agent. Donation is super easy, and your car can be picked up as soon as tomorrow. Go to carsforkids.org now or call 877 Cars for Kids to donate your car today.
1-877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1-877 Cars for Kids.
Did you know you can donate real estate too? Go to carsforkids.org. That's cars with a K. This is Bart and Carlin on ESPN New York.
The Yankees, there should be no discussion about what the plan here should be. Just sitting and waiting on Aaron Judge, and I'm going to let his health dictate what I'm doing for the rest of the year. Nope. Take a lesson from the Knicks. They ended up in a position where you felt like in the playoffs, well, if we don't do it now, when are we going to do it? For the Yankees, it's right there for the taking.
Bart Scott, Chris Carlin, weekdays at 10 a.m. on ESPN New York and streaming live on YouTube.
Hey, it's Alan Hahn. At Rings End, they're there to help realize your modern design visions. That's why they partner with Marvin. Engineered for big ideas, Marvin modern windows and doors deliver effortless elegance, expansive views, and industry-leading innovation, all in a modular system designed to meet the exacting principles of modern architecture. Experience Marvin Modern at a Rings End showroom today and create something stunning with them. Rings End is a certified Marvin installing retailer.
Fans arrive early at Yankee Stadium on Saturday, August 8th for the 78th Annual Old Timers Day presented by Fresh Direct. See Yankees legends put on the pinstripes again and take the field at Yankee Stadium. Relive memories of your favorite former Yankees and make new memories with your family. After the Old Timers Day ceremony and game conclude, stick around to see your Bronx Bombers take on Atlanta. Get your Saturday, August 8th Old Timers Day tickets presented by Fresh Direct at Yankees.com/tickets today.
And now it's time for traffic. Here's Brandy Scott.
Thanks so much, guys. We're going to start off in Jersey 208 and northbound, bumper to bumper, a crash over by Utter Avenue in Hawthorne. Delays there starting to back up onto westbound Route 4 in Paramus. Inbound George, stick with the lower deck if you can. That's about a 15 to 20-minute ride. Upper level going to run you about 30 to 40 from 80-95. Definitely better from the 4 and 46 approaches. Outbound George, no easy way to do it. Not even the Henry Hudson going to help you out. We've got a crash on the lower deck on the Jersey side. Cross Bronx westbound, crawling from the Bruckner on through. Outbound Lincoln will run you 20 to 30. Outbound Holland 30 to 40. Southern State eastbound in Nassau County, watch out for an accident in the right lane by the Seaford Oyster Bay. This report is sponsored by RockAuto.com. A bent tire rod can quickly bring a drive to a halt. For the parts needed to get back on the road, visit RockAuto.com. Find a wide selection of quality parts at reliably low prices. I'm Brandy Scott on 880 ESPN New York.
This is an important notice to all U.S. taxpayers. The IRS is giving away billions of dollars in tax savings through a federal program called the Fresh Start Initiative to aid delinquent taxpayers. This initiative was established for anyone facing financial hardship and unable to pay their back taxes. Qualifying and enrolling in this program will stop all collections, settle your delinquent tax problem, and even reduce what you owe by thousands of dollars. Call the hotline at People's Tax Relief to see if you qualify and get this free information by dialing 800-375-8936. If you have unfiled tax returns or cannot afford to pay your personal or business back taxes, you can now get the help you need. One simple phone call can resolve your tax problem and save you thousands of dollars. To see if you qualify and to get this important free information, call 800-375-8936, 800-375-8936, 800-375-8936.
We all have that one friend.
I'm talking about the yo-yos who set themselves on fire and bathe in pork and beans.
Or know that one person.
I'm here with my family.
Who can't help but be.
He's not cool. His voice is weird. He's kind of a dork. His brother's a tool. His girlfriend's annoying.
That guy.
I didn't know it was banner night. We won't be out for that.
It's time for That Guy Thursday.
Hey guys, anyone want to play some ball?
With Hahn Rosenberg.
He's just being that guy.
Well, the floor is yours, Peter.
Hi. How are you?
Good, and yourself?
I have to say, guys, that guy today is me.
What?
He is I, and I am him. Slim with the tilted brim. Snoop Doggy Dogg.
Mm-hmm.
Because I really realized today, and I tweeted this on I put this on my Instagram in my caption. On Rosenberg Radio, if you will. I posted, and I quote, I actually don't think of myself as a big birthday guy, but I realize now as 50 is way closer than I would like it to be. And I know this is incredibly obvious to my friends, family, and even my friends through the airwaves. But I am, in fact, a birthday guy. And I added, feeling grateful for my girls and all the people in our lives. Blah, blah, blah. How did it take me this long? After years of hosting a birthday concert called Peterpalooza, which was a moment in time, I hosted a birthday concert named after me. Every year on the air, it kind of becomes a thing. I'm the one today who complained, where's the cake? Last year I complained because the station didn't do a post for me.
That was wrong.
It was wrong, but still, I'm 47 years old. Every single person here, I think, already knew what I just realized today. I am a birthday guy. Some people, Don, actually don't care about their birthday.
Mm-hmm.
I realized I am the kind of yo-yo who really cares. I do think it's a big day. I get excited. I have expectations. I want my wife to be nice. I even wanted Maya to be nice. She's 18 months old. Now, she's always nice, so it helped, but...
That does help.
But yeah, I realized just today... And what a terrible lack of self-reflection and awareness to not realize that I'm that guy. Like, Don, are you a big birthday guy? I don't think you're a big birthday guy.
I'm kind of halfway between it because I'm listening to what you're talking about. I do feel like I want to let people know. Like, I'm not that type of person who's like, I hope nobody says it. I hope nobody knows it's my birthday. I want people to know it's my birthday. I don't want a big deal made out of it, but I kind of want everybody to know it's my birthday. So does that make me a birthday guy? Or does that make me somebody that just wants it at least to be acknowledged?
I think it puts you as like not a big birthday guy, but you like the day and you appreciate it, but you're not like, you don't become a child. I think I'm kind of a child about it. Like, I want cake and ice cream. I want, well, it's bad timing because my Twitter page just showed me a Kim Kardashian post, so I could tell you all kinds of things I'd want on my birthday. But I want something done. That's what I'm saying. And I think there are other people who sincerely don't care. Now, I want everyone to be honest here. Anthony, prior to today, did you already know that I was a birthday guy?
Yeah, last year.
Yeah.
Last year was the indicator that you're definitely a birthday guy.
When I complained because there was no post.
And you have every right to as a birthday guy. But now we learned you were a birthday guy.
And it wasn't Anthony's fault last year. He was off. That's why.
I'm not going to not take blame. I should know it was your birthday.
Yeah, but you weren't working. Why would you be thinking about my birthday when on vacation? Now listen, as self-centered and dumb as I am, on Anthony Pusic's vacation, he should not be going, oh my God, it's Peter's birthday. Stop.
Yeah, I think I was working that day.
Now you, on the other hand.
Everybody else were off.
You, Ty, Ebro, Jake, no, seriously, Jake, you have no excuse.
He's gone to Peterpalooza, I've been told.
Yeah, haven't you?
Yeah, 2012. Thanks to Hip Hop Mike.
Wait, 2012, if you're sure it's 2012, it wasn't in fact Peterpalooza yet.
I think it was.
Well, who was on it?
It might have been what, Odd Future.
Yeah. Was it Odd Future and Raekwon? Or was it, because Odd Future was on multiple times.
It might have been Odd Future Meek Mill, or like Odd Future.
Was it outside or inside?
It was outside. It was
Meek
it was
Mill,
at the Brooklyn Williams.
Yeah, that's like 2014 or 15.
Okay.
Or 13. No, 2013.
Okay. So yeah, it was right around then.
Yeah, but you have no excuse. But now, but you already knew I was a birthday guy, obviously.
I knew you were a birthday guy from last year because I was the guy who shot the text to you and you said thank you. And then you said nobody else reached out. And then that's how we got into this whole thing.
That's right.
So
thank you, Jacob.
That was my indication you was a birthday guy. And then when you came in today and said, I just realized today I'm a birthday guy, I just looked at you kind of stunned.
Yeah, because you're like, how did you just find out? Now, are you a birthday guy?
No. Honestly,
don't care.
It's a regular day for me. Like, I'll probably celebrate maybe 40, and then the big milestones after that, I'm cooked. I'm good.
But you want people to know it's your birthday. Maybe you don't want a big deal made out of it, but you don't want to walk out of work going, geez, nobody knew it was my birthday.
No, I don't. I don't
really?
care.
Riddle me this. What, in the power rankings, what is the number one birthday?
Oh,
21.
I'm
21, yeah.
See, I feel like 21's overstated.
Interesting.
How
Tell me
could it
more.
Possibly be overstated.
Because it's made into this huge thing in America because we're obsessed with drinking. I didn't drink at 21. It meant nothing.
Well, but that's
zero.
for you, but you have to admit you're an outlier.
No, but what I'm saying is the reason, hear me out, the reason I am right on this is because there's a factor that can change the entire thing. You remove drinking and 21 is irrelevant.
No, it's not.
Why? What's relevant then?
Because you still want to go to a dance club. Got to be 21 to get in, right? If all your buddies are going to go out, you don't drink.
But I also
you might nurse a soda. But don't you want to go out and hook up?
Guess what people who don't drink want to do when they're 21? Go to clubs either. So for me, it was a birthday.
Yeah, but
hold on. But you guys aren't thinking. You're jumping at the first thing in your mind. You got to think of this as the top 5.
Okay, so I said 21, and
there are some other.
18.
You're not loving the 21 answer.
I'm not loving 21.
18 is.
I think 18's pretty big.
17 would be bigger than 18 for me because you get your driver's license.
Not
where
deal. I'm from. So you again can't be number 1 because it's split 16 and 17.
All right, but for me, 21 would still be number 1 because at least it gives me access. It creates opportunity for me. There's places. Now, I wasn't a big club guy, but to know that I can go anywhere that I want, that was a big deal.
I imagine
17 because I was driving. 18, there is something
about being an adult,
a rite of passage to now you're an adult.
But we have to also, let's be realistic for a second, guys. You can't tell me the top 3 birthdays are 17, 18, and 21. You can't. They're all the same. It's the same birthday 3 times.
No, it's not.
They are. We have to at least get to some of the other milestones in life.
There's really no. There's nothing else.
There's no. Hold on. 50 and 75 aren't big birthdays.
No, they're big.
Those are big birthdays.
But those
are
aren't
big
necessarily
birthdays.
celebratory birthdays. Usually, when you turn, it didn't bother me. But 50 is like, wow, I can't believe I'm 50 years old. I'm looking at it from the standpoint of what am I now allowed to do? Right? I couldn't drive. 17, now I could drive. At 18, when my father's like, well, you live someplace else. I not that I would, but like, hey, I'm 18. You don't have power over me anymore. I'm an adult. I'm out of high school. Right? I can.
You had no love for 25 or 30?
No, because they didn't give me access to anything. They weren't a bridge to something. 21 is a bridge to something. 18, 17, I now am allowed to do this. You're not allowed to do it until you're this age. Once you get past 21, I think you had to be 25 to rent a car or something, whatever. But then it's just that they're just numbers. They don't mean anything.
See, but I totally disagree with this. Don thinking birthdays are only based on what you're legally allowed to do. I think ages hold significance in some way in people's lives.
But they shouldn't.
But they do. I mean, but I think if you're being realistic, they do. We congratulate people. Okay, play the game with me. Is 100 big?
Yeah, of course 100's big because it's triple digits. It's rare. You don't know a lot of people that get to 100. It's a milestone birthday that not everybody gets a chance to reach.
Well, by the way, I mean, I know this sounds a little morose, but I would say the same about 50 and 75. Like, you live 50 years on this planet, you're still doing good, things are happening, your life's in a good place. That's not a reason to celebrate. I mean, now you now, and this is unfortunate because what did you do for 50?
What did I do?
It was right after I met you. Was there an event? Did you even do anything?
I don't think no, I didn't. I mean, no, I didn't have a surprise birthday. Nancy wanted to surprise me.
Okay.
So she gave me a surprise birthday party for my 39th because she figured I'd be expecting 40. So, and she really floored me. Even that was Kay was at my house. That's how big a deal that was. But
one and only time.
But he had to leave for a he had to leave for the
Brewers Pirates game.
No, it was a Neil Diamond cover band that he had to go.
Is that really true?
Yeah, he brought one of his rotation and they had to go.
Can you believe that? A Neil Diamond cover band?
Yeah.
But you know what though?
But he showed up.
Yeah, but I just want to say
he complained about how many farms he had to pass before he got to my house.
Can I just say how not pimp it is though that he had to leave for a Neil Diamond cover band? Right. When you're Michael Kay and you got a rotation, it should just be, hey babe, we're going to my guy's party. And she's like, but I want to see shut up. I'm Michael Kay. That's all it should have been.
But this is a difference of philosophy. To me, age is just a number. I'm 58 years old. I still have the mind of a 12-year-old.
That's right. I've seen
it. The things that entertain me are the same things that entertained me when I was 20. All right?
Yeah.
She loves. So it's about how you feel. It's just a number. But those other birthdays, well, now I get to drive, or now I get to drink, or go into different places, or now I am a man. I can leave the house. I'm not under the thumb of my parents anymore. Once you get by those dates, they're just numbers. They just really are. I feel exactly the same at 58 as I did when I was 50. It's 8 years difference. It doesn't matter. I'm doing the same things. I'm living the same life.
Okay, let's keep the conversation going. 1-800-919-3776, by the way. But what about, you skipped right past, what about 1? What about 5?
You don't know you're
10?
1. You don't know you're 5.
Hold on, but the point, that's not the question. The question is just biggest birthdays. 1 is big.
No, I will tell you.
One's not a top 3?
I know, but can we at least acknowledge that on the list are ones that I remember?
No, that's Anthony, do you hear what I'm saying? Can you explain for me better?
Zero's bigger than 1.
Zero's not a birthday. You mean birth?
Birth.
Well, birth's
pretty big.
I'd say birth's
none of the other ones happen without that one.
Well, no, they start after birth. Anthony, do you have any disagreements here? Or are you with Lockstep and Don? It's all about what you gain for your birthday.
Well, listen, the first thing that came to my mind was 21, right?
Well, that's a big one. I'm not denying it's a big one. It's a big one.
But I think now to rank a top 5 is tough. I would say probably for, of course, people. Peter, your religion 13 is big.
It's true.
15 is big in other.
No, the quinceañera.
Yeah, exactly.
Sure, like
so
you
you got
dream of
that, 18 in general, buy lottery tickets and just,
buy cigarettes, lottery tickets, have a great time.
Tax on the poor.
Sure.
21, and then 30, 40, 50. The zeros, once you get to those levels, are all big.
But that's the thing. Don, the reason I'm arguing with Don is he wiped out every one of the zeros.
Because you don't.
And I don't think those. I think that's just a you thing that you're wiping those all out. I think some of those are big.
But I would like to think that the birthdays that are in my top 5 are birthdays that I would look forward to. I didn't look forward to 50. I'm not looking forward to 60.
Well,
I want to get there, but it's not like, boy, I can't wait till I'm 60. I want to hold it off as long as I can.
But in retrospect, and I'm trying. Maybe this is self-serving now because I'm 47.
No, you're 58, Chris said.
In retrospect, don't you think like you should have 50's not a bad one.
I'm going to tell you,
a good one.
I'm going to be completely morbid.
Excellent.
You were worried you weren't going to make it.
I'm going to go there. There are very few, if any, men in my family that have made it to 60. I will celebrate 60. My dad died at 59. On my father's side, all died young. My grandfather died young. I never met him. 60 will feel something because it's rarefied air for my family. So it's not like looking forward to it, but I will celebrate that because my dad never got there. You know what I mean? And he wanted to because he thought the same way I did. Like, our men in our family don't live long. Now, I didn't smoke like a chimney like my dad did, and I take better care of myself than my family did. But
your dad wasn't, kickboxing up a storm.
No, he was strong, but he smoked.
Yeah, right.
He smoked from,
but
when
also
he went to the Navy until...
well, he wasn't in the gym. That wasn't a gym era, was he?
No, he was just strong.
No, yeah, that doesn't do anything for your health.
But, right, no, exactly. So,
You're doing the work.
That will be a significant one for me. But it's not like I'm counting the days till I'm 60. I'm holding on to 58 as long as I can.
No, and you should. And we all should. But what I'm saying is, in retrospect, couldn't you have seen a world where you did treat 50 as a good one? Because I think in 2026, and again, maybe this is self-serving, 50 seems to hit different than it did when we were younger. 50 when we were young really seemed old.
Yeah, and
50 doesn't
I don't feel that way.
50 does not feel like it. Because to me, the reason I'm like not dreading 50, although it scares the hell out of me when I stop and think about the idea that Peter would be 50 years old. These days, 50 still feels like your prime.
Because it is.
Because it's realistically
different.
is.
But it's also, again, I'm not trying to be corny, but it's really how you feel. Does it matter? I mean, there's some people that are morbidly obese. They don't take care of themselves. They're 36. They might as well be 100. They're not making it to 40 the way they've treated their bodies. So what does it matter that they're 36? Yeah, I'm 58. I'm in way better shape at 58 than I was at 50.
Right.
Rapug Don was in his 40s. Did I want to go back to being overweight and just looking like a schlub? Where now I'm working out, I feel better. So what does the age even matter?
But now flip the script. If when your 50th was approaching, you had been doing the work, because you've been doing the kickboxing, 5 years?
3.5.
3.5 years. If you had been doing that for the 3.5 years leading up to 50, I wonder how you would have felt about your 50th birthday.
Yeah, well, maybe. I'm not sure. But I'm not, again, I told you how 60 will be significant, but again, it's just a number. It's significant because it's a milestone for my family, but if I feel better at 60 than I did at 50, what the hell's the difference?
What's the last great birthday, assuming you don't make 100, because that's just not a reasonable one to assume unless you're Michael K. What's the last, really significant, even though we said you don't find the post-21s as significant, 75? Is that the last hammer?
Yeah, I think 70. Well,
if Party City represented your birthday, it was a big birthday.
What does that mean? They have a thing
they
for
have
it?
50, 60, 75. Those were, remember those?
That's it.
Anybody ever walked into Party City?
90 would be a cool thing too. But Declan's 10.
That 10's a big one.
He's going to be 11 because August 11th is his birthday. So last August 11th he turned 10. It was big. You know who it was big for? For us, because he's double digits now.
Yes.
I don't think Declan really.
It didn't hit him the same.
No. It's a great question. More calls at
Power Rank birthdays.
919-3776. That was That Guy Thursday, and we've got Fraud Alert Friday coming up tomorrow.
That's right.
We've got ENN at 6, and we're out of Dodge here at 7. Don, Hahn Rosenberg, ESPN New York.
Good Karma Brands is proud to be an equal opportunity employer, providing equal employment, development, and advancement opportunities to all teammates and applicants. To learn more about careers with us, please send an email to talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com. That's talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com.
Hey! My dad is bringing home the best birthday cake ever!
It was my 5th birthday, and my dad was bringing home the cake.
Should have been here a half hour ago.
The cake never made it, and neither did my dad.
911, what's your emergency?
That was the day a drunk driver killed my dad.
Daddy?
Impaired drivers take lives. Think.
Sponsored by the New York State Governor's Traffic Safety Committee. Aired in cooperation with the New York State Broadcasters Association.
Monkey Sports, built by players for players, is your one-stop shop for hockey, baseball, lacrosse, and more. Find top-name equipment and expert in-store services like sharpening, break-ins, and relacing. Shop in-store at Monkey Sports in Farmingdale or Woodbridge, or online for all the top brands. Whatever your sports, Monkey Sports gets you game ready fast. Monkey Sports, where athletes shop.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Annie's first oil change wasn't as hard as she thought because she went to AutoZone, where a friendly AutoZoner helped her find the right oil and save on an oil filter. He explained the job and showed her free how-tos on AutoZone.com. When she was done, AutoZone recycled her old oil for free. Get a free oil filter and more during the Celebrate Free event at AutoZone, now through July 27th.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Restrictions apply.
Progressive presents ways to save money that aren't bundling your home and auto insurance with Progressive.
Thanks again for taking me to the game, man. I can't wait to get in there. By the way, what's in the bag?
Oh, I bring my own hot dog and peanuts. Saves a ton.
Savvy. And what about the beach chairs?
Why buy seats when you can save big and bring your own?
We can't get in without tickets.
Tickets? What do you think the portable TV is for?
Don't save money pretending to go to the game. You could save hundreds by switching to Progressive. Get a quote at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
That's the ease at which you get information. You want it, you get it. Like that. Ask your phone. Group chat. Smartphone. You're always connected and informed in real time. No waiting. So if you're diabetic and still using finger sticks to read your blood sugar, what are you waiting for? Knowing your blood sugar levels instantly is important for managing diabetes. Call US Med at 888-665-0696. To learn more about continuous glucose monitors, a real-time instant method to track your blood glucose, US Med is an approved provider for Medicare and over 1,000 private insurers. And the best part? Call 888-665-0696 and we'll give you a free insurance benefits check today. So call 888-665-0696 today. That's 888-665-0696 and manage your diabetes as easy as...
Congratulations, New York. The Knicks did it. Through battle after battle, they dominated to become this year's NBA champions. Day in and day out, the hard work paid off, and you were there every step of the way. Enjoy the crown. Own it, because this year is your year. A part of your legacy that will never be forgotten. So celebrate this moment, show your pride, and shop the largest selection of official NBA gear at NBAstore.com. A Fanatics experience.
Hahn Rosenberg hanging out with you until 7 o'clock. Alan Hahn on vacation. He'll be back the following week. He's going to be on vacation next week as well. Mets and Yankees have the night off. Yankees will take on the Phillies down in Philadelphia starting a weekend series tomorrow. Mets get back to work as well at Citi Field, take on the Dodgers. You know, it's so sad that, like, where the Mets have gone. I was in the car today, and I think it was on this station advertising Met Dodger tickets. Hey, big series coming up at Citi Field. See Ohtani and the Dodgers take on the Mets. Like at the beginning of the year, you're like probably looking forward. Hey, listen, got to get over to Citi Field, July 24th. That's a weekend series against the Dodgers, and here the Mets are 17 games under 500, and the Dodgers are the best team in baseball. I mean, like, God, crazy. And Philadelphia should be nuts because the Phillies are playing well, and Yankee fans are going to travel down to Philadelphia. That's for sure. So we got lots to get into tomorrow with all the baseball. 1-800-919-3776. Get back to the busy phones. Let's talk to Kevin in Manhattan. You're on ESPN New York. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey guys, thanks for taking my call.
Always.
And Peter, happy birthday. I'm glad your colleagues got you some cake. Everybody should have cake on their birthday, so sláinte to you. So, a couple thoughts on the Jets. First, you guys nailed the analysis. I'm a lifelong fan, long-time season ticket holder. I'm sick to death of the losing. It's a poisonous culture. We've got the worst owner in football. I think the biggest challenge, though, is this notion of tanking, right? What I would say to the tankers is, we've tried it. We failed at it. Everybody remember Suck for Sam? How'd that turn out?
Wow, turned out well for Seattle.
Rarely wins a Super Bowl.
Right.
Right? He goes, Seattle wins Super Bowl. What about Zach Wilson? I don't want to hear about tanking. I want to hear about winning. So you guys nailed it. They got to deliver on the field. The one thing I'd ask you guys, a question. You got, the coach now putting himself as defensive coordinator. Says I really did it well in Detroit. I should do it here. That kind of strikes me as kind of desperate, and it's going to detract from his ability to run the show.
Well,
what do you guys think?
Well, I didn't honor my tease from earlier, Kevin, but it's along the same lines, and thank you for the phone call, of the whole, I really hope the Jets decide to take the tact. Don't say anything, all right? No bold predictions. Hopefully, if there was a lesson learned from what they did last year, and certainly from Aaron Glenn, is stop with the tough talk and getting on the media and all. Listen, just go about your business, all right, man? Let everything on the field tell the story. No, defensive calling's my superpower, or, hey, Geno Smith's going to be everything he was in Seattle. It's his redemption story, prodigal son return. Stop. Just go about your business. And let your on the field tell the story of the 2026 Jets, all right? No bold predictions, no smack talk, nothing. Just go about it. Everybody knows what you're trying to do. And then whatever your record is at the end of the season, let it be. But enough of all the big talk and the hype. Stop it. They were pretty good at it last year. They didn't say a word. And then the season started, and then Glenn started getting on the media. And it just kind of felt like he was trying to give off this tough guy persona. Listen, you're not winning games in the press conference, okay? Ripping into the media or ripping in the fans or big talk is not winning games. It's not converting first downs. It's not scoring touchdowns. It's not winning games. The only culture change is to actually go out there and win. And let's see if they can do that. Mike and Hawthorne, you're on ESPN New York. Hi, Mike.
Hey, guys, how are you? Peter, happy birthday, brother. All the best to you.
Thank you, buddy.
Family. Enjoy.
Appreciate it.
Enjoy. And it was an interesting Thursday thing. I'm not sure. I'm a couple of years older than Don, and it sneaks up on you, but it's a good thing that it sneaks up on you. It's better than the alternative.
Exactly.
That's right.
Just a couple of things, Don. I can't believe how long it's been since we started the Sasso thing down at Franklin Field all those years ago. Boy, it has come a long way, and everybody in the borough wants to continue to thank you. And I heard that you're going to be calling in on Sunday at the shortwaves thing that we do. The thing at shortwaves for guys talking sports to promote it too. So we will pump it up there as well. Also, with the Jets, I'm a season ticket holder. I'm a diehard Dolphin fan my whole life, but I'm a Jets season ticket holder, and I couldn't agree with you more. Just play. You know what? The difference between the best team and the last team in the NFL is 3 or 4 guys on each side of the ball.
Mm-hmm.
It's not this quantum leap. And the coaches have to figure out a way to get guys better, come up with a plan, and stick to it, and not be talking garbage and not be talking smack about, we're going to do this and we're going to do that. I'm on my way to high school football practice now. Just got home from work. And you know what? It's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Johnnies and the Joes. You got to play. You got to play, and you got to shut up. So, Peter, happy birthday. Don, looking forward to the 22nd, and looking forward to talking to you on Sunday.
Yeah,
have a good day.
To talking to you as well. That's Mike, my buddy. He'll be at the Sasso softball on August 22nd. Definitely come by. We'll have more details as we get closer to it, but it's at 5 o'clock, August 22nd. Alan will be there. Peter, looking forward to seeing them, getting a chance to play. Brian O'Halloran, Greg Buttle, Marty Lyons, Ken Danico, Ian O'Connor. Should be a lot of fun. But it's just about, you got to win. That's the only thing that changes culture. We saw it with Rex Ryan. Rex Ryan did more for the team getting to the championship game than predicting Super Bowls and talking all that. It doesn't matter. Just talk. And you know, Peter, your whole life, the guys that do the talking are usually the guys that don't do the walking.
Usually. That's usually the case.
And you're going into a season where nobody knows what to expect. You got a coach that's probably coaching for his job because I don't think he can survive another bad season. And just go out there and win games. And then we'll see where it is when the dust ends up settling. Big couple hours. ENN's going to be at 6 o'clock.
Oh, baby.
Down to the Yankees of it all. What are the Mets going to do with the trade deadline? Big show till 7. Hahn Rosenberg, ESPN New York.
Miller time. People think it just happens, but that's not true. You know what you got to do? You got to go say hello with some beers. Make the plans. Forget the couch. Go to that thing. Play the game. See them in person. Talk to that stranger. Live a little. Small acts of rebellion that bring us together. Because legendary moments start with a light. It's Miller time. Celebrate responsibly. 2026 Miller Brewing Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
At City Harvest, we believe no New Yorker has to go hungry. With your help, we're on the road 365 days a year, rescuing over 77 million pounds of nutritious food and delivering it free to millions of New Yorkers, transforming surplus food into sustenance, sustainability, and smiles, rallying thousands of New Yorkers to power a network of nourishment across our city. One day, one meal, and one New Yorker at a time. That's how we feed good. Donate at cityharvest.org.
Hi, this is Don LaGreca. Just like the New Jersey Devils bring intensity on the ice, Viking Pest Control brings the same level of protection to your home. And I know because I use Viking at my own place. The season may be over, but pests are always in play. So it's time to lock in your off-season defense. As the pest control provider and proud partner of the Devils, Viking delivers 45 years of trusted experience to keep ants, cockroaches, stinging insects, rodents, mosquitoes, and more out of your zone. And when you bundle pest control mosquito services, you score big savings. One call, one company, total peace of mind. Visit VikingPest.com. Protecting your home inside and out.
There are a million reasons to love New York. Making your budget stretch isn't one of them. According to an independent study, Amazon prices average 14% lower than other retailers. Get food, fashion, furniture, and more shipped straight to your building. That's how Prime members have saved over $2 billion on grocery and household items. Learn more at aboutamazon.com.
And now let's take a look at the traffic with Brandy Scott.
Thanks, guys. A rough ride on the Belt westbound in Brooklyn. Just picked up a big crash right before Flatbush Avenue involving an overturned car. Still crawling heading toward the Mill Basin Bridge. You're jammed there from before JFK and Queens. All of your approaches to the outbound George are packed. The Henry Hudson not going to help you out. West Side Highway northbound, that's slammed from the 79th Street Boat Basin. Cross Bronx westbound, just crawling from right after the Bruckner on through. Inbound George, stick with the lower deck. That's about a 20 to 30 minute ride. Upper level about 45 from 80-95. Better from the 4 and 46 approaches. Outbound Lincoln Orinea 30 to 40. Outbound Holland a half hour plus. This report is sponsored by the Danny Did Foundation. The Danny Did Foundation closes gaps in epilepsy care. In memory of Danny Stanton, a child lost to epilepsy. Visit DannyDid.org for safety resources. Enjoy your life, Danny Did. I'm Brandy Scott on 880 ESPN New York.
In a world parched for excitement, one drink will emerge. Twisted Tea, the refreshing thrill ride of flavor. Recreating its classic role as the hard iced tea that goes down smooth. Twisted Tea doesn't just taste like real iced tea, it's made with real brewed tea and a 5% kick of alcohol. Taste the adventure with Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Keep it twisted.
Twisted Tea Brewing Company, Cincinnati, Ohio. Please drink responsibly.
My name is Whitney Allen, and I'm a widow. My husband, Ryan, died. We never thought we'd ever have to use life insurance, but the unexpected happened. With Ethos, signing up was fast and 100% online. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. No medical exams, and you can get up to $3 million worth of coverage. I'm grateful we were prepared.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/play. That's ethos.com/play. Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
Congratulations to the New York Knicks. They are the 2026 NBA champions. WHSQ and WCBS-FM HD2, New York.
.501 of the big city. Don Hahn Rosenberg. Happy 47th birthday to Peter Rosenberg.
Thank
We've been
you.
celebrating it all day.
It's a song from Martin Luther King, but I'll borrow it. Thank you. That song.
You also had a dream.
Yeah, I mean, listen, we both
lived that dream.
Martin had a dream. A lot of people. Do you think most people know that song was?
I didn't know.
You didn't know?
No.
That song was made by Stevie Wonder.
I knew it was Stevie Wonder. I didn't know it was for Martin Luther King.
Oh, it was created to fight to get his birthday to be a national holiday.
I didn't know that.
Wow.
I thought he made it for this station to do birthdays because that's always
No, I mean, you always hear the
You know
birthday.
what? It's a good point by you. No, yeah, that was
That's
his
interesting.
part of the pushing for the national holiday. Because I don't know if you know that, but we live in America, so there are always people who are fighting against it. There are people who thought, no, we don't need this. So that was part of the the push. Stevie Wonder jumped in and said,
"That's not nobody."
Well, and not only this, you know how insane it is to make a new birthday song and have it stick? It's the only other one.
Well, and then there's the Beatles one.
Which one's that?
I played it earlier, birthday.
Oh, no.
Today is your birthday.
Yeah, but people don't do...
They
people sing
it?
it?
No, just take the L.
No, people sing it?
No, you could take the L.
Hold on, people sing that. You've been to a party where people go, da-na-na-na-na-na, today they say it's your birthday.
Well, but they play it.
No, but they don't sing it.
Well, how many people sing this?
Black people sing that. Jacob,
I'm
Jacob,
not
you not
black.
been there?
I'm sorry.
And we go, you be at a party and be like, now we do the black version. And when you sing the version,
That's the one.
it's sung. The Beatles one is big.
No, but
it's not sung.
Yeah, the default version is the Stevie Wonder version.
If you,
at
the
most people's
alt
bar.
version is the Stevie version.
But okay,
the Beatles one is a big song. But it's
a big song, but it's also
what's that one called? The
Happy Birthday.
It's called Happy Birthday too.
But he played it. He played it earlier,
and it was big. I knew it right when you hear it.
But you might didn't even notice it because it gets played during birthdays. It may not be as singable.
I just think of it as more of a song more than I.
And there might be people who sing that. But it definitely gets played for birthdays. So there's like three birthday songs.
Either way. Okay, fine. I'll include the Beatles, too, for correct. But did God write a song also?
No,
my point is, these are the highest.
I'm going to be on. Listen, I don't want to turn this into an Ebro thing.
Oh, God.
But when you said there's only two, that was wrong. There's three. Whether it's sung or not, these are the three songs that get played.
Okay, fair. That is a fair.
I think you forgot about.
I did
the Beatle one,
but I don't really because I guess I think of it almost to their credit as not just being a version of singing Happy Birthday. I think of it just as a song. But you're right; it is a birthday song.
Yeah, and it was played earlier for your birthday, and you didn't think twice about it because it always gets played at everybody's birthday.
I don't know if I don't know if I'd say it gets played at everybody's birthday. I'm calling it a distant third. How about that?
But
I'm
they all bring something
third
to the table, okay?
Yeah, it's true. And no one, I can't think of anyone else.
Served a purpose that was bigger than just a birthday. Okay,
that's right.
And it is sung by people. And then you've got the Beatles, which was actually a hit, but also gets played at birthdays. The bogus one is the Happy Birthday song because there is no song. All you know is people singing it.
It's
not on the radio.
There's nothing worse than the birthday song.
Well, think about it. The Beatles and Stevie Wonder did a Happy Birthday song that sounds nothing like the Happy Birthday song.
Let's just
they wanted people to like it.
Let's just agree. If you want to know why we suck, why do we suck
as
so
a
bad?
people, as talk show hosts?
No. Americans, why are we so boring? Yeah, why are we? Where are we lacking culture? Is it just soccer? No, it's our birthday song. It's a disgrace. Why is the birthday song sound like a funeral song? It's a horrible song. When you hear people singing it, it doesn't feel happy.
I understand. But it's
happy birthday to you.
Listen,
you could be singing about a pet dying.
Right.
For the tune.
When adults do, when kids do it, it is nice. You hear 5, 6-year-old kids singing it. It's joyous. It's fun.
Well, but no, hold on.
And then when they go, are you 1? Are you 2?
Are you 1? Are you 2 is a different thing. That helps. But what you just said is the sound of children is beautiful. Yes, I agree with you. But they could be singing a Nazi war chant, and you go,
no, wait a minute.
Well,
now?
no, my point is, it's
what?
The point of you adding the kids singing part is a cheat code.
Can you dump a non-swear?
It doesn't need to be. My point.
I didn't dump it. I don't know why it was said, but
my point is that using the kids isn't what makes it nice.
No, but it was. But
it's a cheat code.
No,
the tune sucks.
No, but the tune, and I don't know this for a fact, but my feeling is the tune was never meant to be sung by adults in an office party for a 47-year-old. Where that's when it sounds like happy birthday, because it sounds like it's down like a death march, right? However,
I want to find out the origins.
But if the origin was let's create a song that's easy for kids to sing, to remember the words, and no one should ever sing it out after the age of 10, then it's a joyous, fun song. But like everything else, it's commandeered by the adults and in a bunch of yo-yos at an office party because
all right, well, here you go.
They don't want to be at the office.
You want the story?
I want the whole story.
All right, I got it for you. Happy Birthday to You, or simply Happy Birthday, is an American song. See, by the way, I was guessing. Unfortunately, I'm right. It was American. Traditionally sung to celebrate a person's birthday. According to the Guinness Book of World Records, it is the most recognized song in the English language, followed by, want to guess? I will give you a smack right on the derriere if you can guess it right. Anyone here? If any of you, and you know it, we all know it. We all know it.
I'm just going to go by the song.
And don't look it up either.
No, I'm not looking. You could say.
I know you won't.
Just going by the songs that my kids would sing. I would think Ring Around the Rosie.
Oh, it's a very good guess. Anthony, you guys care to tell us what you're laughing about so loud that it bleeds through to
really
the air without being in the microphone?
No, I think we're good.
It'll be A&N later. Don't worry.
Well, I just did something that happened?
No.
No.
Jacob missed something that I heard, and I said, you have to go back and listen because it was hilarious.
But who said it?
Don did.
Really?
Yeah.
An accidental drop? That's unfortunate.
No, I don't think it was accidental. He knew what he was saying.
Okay.
Don did?
So do either of you want to guess? Don has guessed
Ring Around
the Rosie as the second biggest English song in history. In the history of the world.
By the way, Ring Around the Rosie is a children's song.
Correct.
About the plague. No, it is.
No, listen, we were
Ring Around the Rosie, pocket full of posy, ashes, ashes, we all fall down.
Dead. Yeah. Great song.
I don't remember the dead part.
Anyone have a...
I'm telling you what falling down
I understand.
meant.
Anyone have a guess for what's after Happy Birthday as the most recognizable song in the English language?
No, I don't.
No.
And again, it's at the end you're going to go, this is why we're not great. We need to do better. For He's a Jolly Good Fellow.
Fire starter.
Fire starter by the Prodigy.
It's English.
For He's a Jolly Good Fellow.
All right. No, that makes sense.
Can I say this, though? You want a hot take? For He's a Jolly Good Fellow, way better than the birthday song.
But not great.
At least it's a jolly good fellow. For He's a Jolly Good Fellow. For He's a Jolly Good Fellow. Which nobody can deny.
Again,
it's way more up-tempo.
It's way more upbeat. The birthday song sounds like a funeral procession.
Where is maybe Ring Around the Rosie because it's not English. It's not. It's English.
Well,
this
is English though.
But I bet you if they had a top 10.
What's old McDonald on that list?
Oh
wow! You know what?
That's got to be there.
I heard he had a farm. Is that accurate?
By the way, that's a hammer from Jacob.
Did you ever hear the Sinatra story? He bet somebody that he could make a hit out of Old McDonald, and he did.
Well, it was just a goof?
Yeah,
but it worked.
Old McDonald, and he just did it, and it was a hit.
Well, because he knew it was happening.
But see, these songs that we're talking about, haven't thought about them in decades, know the words, right? Old McDonald had a farm.
E-I-E-I-O. Well, I have an 18-month-old, so this is hot.
No, that was always a big deal.
Yeah.
But I would change with the kids. Old McDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on this farm he had an Aussie, E-I-E-I-O, with a here. I would do that.
And you would make fun of Ozzy's
voice.
That's really, I don't know how he would feel about that. And he's no longer with it. You know what? Let's go to D in Patterson, who wants to weigh in on this troubling subject. Hey, D.
That's the 1 year anniversary, by the way.
Hey, guys. Thanks for taking my call.
Thanks, man.
What's up, D?
What's up, Dan? I got to bust your bubble, Don.
Go ahead.
So, the Ring Around the Rosie song is a morbid song, dude.
Yeah,
I said that. I said it's about the plague.
He said it's about the plague.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Cool. All right. I didn't hear that part. My bad.
I said that it's
You're
about the
absolutely
plague.
right.
But I thought it might have been on the list of songs that people know because all the kids know that song. They just don't know what it's about.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, along with a bunch of other ones. Yeah, I didn't hear that part, so I take that back. And the Stevie Wonder birthday song, dude, I hear that everywhere. I've never heard the Beatles song sung at a party. I've been to numerous parties of
all varieties,
different generations.
But you've heard the song played.
And that song is never sung. I've heard the song played.
Yeah,
yes,
it's not an easy song to sing. It's not an easy song, but you do. It is very much associated with those are the three. If you're at a birthday and they play a song, it's going to be probably it's actually just the two. They'll sing Happy Birthday.
Right,
but the two songs
that they pull up
are
that
Stevie Wonder and the Beatles.
Now, let me think. When you sing the Stevie Wonder one, all you do is, because it has full verses, but all anyone sings is Happy Birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. It's so funny. Every happy birthday song, no one can get into more words besides Happy Birthday. So apparently this song, though, it really got big. It was written originally way back in the day.
What song is this?
The original.
The original Happy Birthday.
1893.
So that's kind of late.
Patty and Mildred Hill. Although there's some disputes about who composed it.
They were fighting about it right away.
Yeah, right.
So
they went, this is hit.
There was probably a Yoko in there.
They were like, by the way, look how funny this is. It lists the lyrics. I'm like, Happy Birthday to you. That's the only.
It's like, we're good.
It's the only lyrics. There's been lawsuits about it with the copyright. It's a whole thing. But I do, it is a fun, most famous English language songs. Knowing that Happy Birthday is number one. It would be fun to see the full 10.
Yeah, there's got to be.
Because I do wonder if what did you say yours again? Because Old MacDonald has to be up there, right?
Old MacDonald, I think Ring Around the Rosie.
What's another kids one? What's another really basic kids one?
Oh, it's Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star.
I mean, you talk about a hammer.
Oh, yeah, that might be like number two if number one was. What was number one again? I forgot.
Happy Birthday.
Happy Birthday.
Yes. I think that should be number two. Also, Itsy Bitsy Spider should probably be on the list.
That's a big one, too.
Someone called in and said ABC song. Does that count? Does the alphabet song count?
That can't count.
Right?
Somebody might count it, though. Just because it has a tone and it.
It does have a tune. Oh, it has Next Time Won't You Sing With Me.
Yeah.
An important bar.
That's got as many words as Happy Birthday
You know what?
has.
That's number two. Then.
All right, so I found a list. The third one I already don't know.
Interesting. What's the third one?
What's that?
It's the one sung on New Year's Eve.
Oh, not
Old Lang Syne.
Old Lang Syne.
Sure.
Oh, you don't know that?
Old acquaintance be forgot.
Yeah. I just know the tune. I don't know the words.
Oh, wow, interesting.
You know the words?
Yeah.
From what?
It gets hazy.
From singing it during New Year's.
People sing that on New Year's?
Maybe it's an Italian thing.
Not my family.
Maybe I'm black because I don't sing in my house either. I was here. I watched them on TV.
Yes,
and
I
they
do that.
show and you see the yo-yos in Times Square, and they're hugging the people. They're sitting
play
in their own filth.
No, you always hear the song and people sing it, but I don't think people know the words like.
Do you
they
know it? You know them?
Well,
Anthony really knew them. He was belting.
Old acquaintance be forgot, but then I start to lose it a little bit though. But I know the song. Oh.
That's where I'm at with it.
Yeah,
right. What else we got?
The most my family does.
And by the
12
way,
grapes.
And by the way, why are you saying it's the one of the biggest songs in English, and the title's not even in English? You see what I'm saying?
It was a poem in Scotland.
Oh, got it. So it's Scottish English.
And they're
It's
like,
Gaelic or
we're good,
something.
and we decided to sing it. What else we got?
Let's see. The only one listed here because it's cutting off. I guess I have to pay for this.
Oh my God.
That's unbelievable.
On the Guinness Book. All I see is Happy Birthday to You for He's a Jolly Good Fellow and the Fakakta New Year's one. And then it starts getting into other records like the best-selling single of all time, which is White Christmas by Bing Crosby. Or the best-selling single since the 50s, which is, this is crazy. Don, you want to see a crazy stat?
Go ahead.
You know what the best-selling single since the 1950s is?
The best-selling single.
It is not Michael Jackson. It is not Elvis Presley. It is not... Who else could be in that conversation? I don't know. Taylor Swift. It's none of those people. It's someone very big. Someone very big.
And 1950?
No, since the 50s.
Since the 50s. So it could be any time in the 50s.
Yes. No. It's not from the 50s. This is the biggest selling single, according to what I'm seeing right now, after the 50s. So I'll give you a year, though.
Was it like a Pat Boone song?
No. Someone bigger than Pat Boone. And gayer.
Bigger than Pat Boone. Barry Manilow?
Is Barry Manilow gay?
Yes.
He is?
Yeah, he's married and everything.
Good for him. I didn't know that.
Love Barry.
No.
Elton John?
Now we're getting warm. Now, can you guess the song right away? According to this thing, it says it's the biggest single.
His biggest.
I can't believe it. That this
might be Crocodile Rock.
Absolutely not. It's no. I don't even.
Your song?
No. At least I know your song. I don't know Crocodile Rock. Do I?
You know Crocodile.
Yes, you do.
I do.
I would think so.
How's it go? Is it like?
The beat just can't keep still. I can't. It's
Candle in the Wind. 33 million copies. How is that possible?
I can see that.
Because of Princess Di.
Princess Di, yeah. Everybody bought it then. It's not a bad song. It's not a song I think of Elton John.
No, it's a nice song. The moment it makes sense because think about it. It was huge in the U.S. I can't imagine how big it was in England. You have this huge British star mourning the princess. It makes perfect sense that it would be a gigantic song. It's just not what you would ever think of being the biggest single of decades.
Felicia, Mississippi, you're on ESPN New York. How are you, Felicia?
Hi, Felicia.
Hey, guys. I haven't called in a while, and I just haven't had much to input in any of the conversations, but I just wanted to call and wish you a happy birthday, and I hope you have a great day.
That was it? You did that just for me?
I can't hear you guys.
Felicia.
Yeah.
That's very sweet of you. Thank you very much.
That was very nice to take because you've been busy. Have you designed an alternate Islanders jersey yet?
I am not creative at all. So, no, I didn't. But I liked the post they put out the other day with some of the ones that have been designed. I'm actually one of the few people that really has liked the one we've had for the past few years. So, I don't know. We'll see. But, no, I did not design one.
But that was nice that you thought of Peter and wished him happy birthday. And she was on hold for a little while.
I really, really appreciate that. That was very sweet.
God, I want to see what's beyond that. The number 3.
I know, me too, and I can't. You think Claude will know?
Who's Claude? Clark?
Hurry up, Jacob. Hurry, Jacob. You got limited time. While it's on the top of our mind.
You enjoy every 5 minutes, Claude?
Clark.
I thought so.
What are the 10 most popular songs in the history of the English language, knowing that the first is definitely Happy Birthday?
That's a lot of info.
I asked Claude.
That's a thing?
Clark.
I've heard of Siri.
You enjoy throwing up every 5 minutes, Claude?
Clark.
I thought so.
All right, here you go. Give me a list at least. Give me 10. You want to hear them?
I would like to hear them, yes.
All right, here we go. Number 1, it has Happy Birthday to You. Number 2, it has the Fakakta New Year's song you said,
okay,
which is ridiculous.
If Peter doesn't know it, it's always ridiculous, Don. You got to remember
Thank
that.
you. Well, again, if I can't pronounce it, is it really English? English or Jays? What about number 3? They have Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star.
Okay, we thought about that, yeah.
Number 4, they have For He's a Jolly Good Fellow. Number 5, and also challenging for the worst tunes with Happy Birthday, is Our Glorious Star Spangled Banner, number 5. Number 6, which way better tune. We're at least going the right direction. Amazing Grace.
Okay, now you're talking.
Now we're having a conversation. Like Amazing Grace, we're having a conversation.
I'm not skipping that the way I'm skipping the other one.
Yeah, exactly. With all due respect to our national anthem and Happy Birthday, it's a skip. They're both skipperoos. You get to Amazing Grace, yeah, I might well up. Number 7, oh, this is big. You wrote this one? Let me tell you, you're heading to the mailbox every 6 months with a big check.
Big check.
Yankee Doodle. I mean, terrible lyrics, if we're being honest. A joke.
Yeah, but
not exactly Biggie Smalls.
It had its place.
It's places.
I'm a Yankee Doodle.
It's places in the toilet.
I'm a Yankee Doodle. Oh wow. Okay.
Number 8. How is this behind these? This is ridiculous. You know what, Don? Who are you taking out? But I'll tell you. Number 8. You want to talk about a big one. You want to talk about Lennon, McCartney, Plant, Page, Swift, Jay-Z. How about a little ditty called Row, Row, Row Your Boat? Come on, that's a big one.
But we know it.
It's huge.
It's
merrily,
row,
merrily,
row,
merrily, merrily.
Life is but a dream.
Number 9, another big one, and we're back to more religious vibes.
Okay.
Silent Night.
Bing Crosby had definitely had a hit with that. That's
not written by Bing Crosby, of course, but
that's the best song that you've said so far.
You like it more than Amazing Grace? I disagree. The bars, I think, are better.
Well, those are the two.
And number 10, White Christmas. Written by the very Jewish Irving Berlin.
Also a Bing Crosby standard.
Oh, yeah. Bing Crosby did all these.
Dreaming.
Was Bing Crosby? He was big in your house. Your dad liked Bing Crosby.
I don't know.
He didn't have an issue with him, did he?
I would say if he loved Bing Crosby, he was probably disgusted that he did that song with David Bowie.
Your dad doesn't strike me as a Bowie guy.
Yeah, no, my
Bowie wasn't
he
his
wasn't
speed?
getting the whole Space Oddity vibe.
Yeah, wasn't your dad's scene? Oh, which is odd though, because we did learn this week that your dad did like sci-fi, but not Space Oddity.
Yeah, not from he might have been intrigued by a movie and then.
But Life on Mars wasn't his jam. He didn't watch Labyrinth, is what you're saying.
He might have. Not knowing that David Bowie was it. And if I told him it was Bowie, he'd be like, all right.
No, turn this off, this hippie nonsense.
1-800-919-3776. Deuce McBride with some very interesting things to say on, of all things, a podcast. We'll get into that. ENN at 6. Don Hahn Rosenberg, ESPN New York.
D'Agostino, Law, Bite Back. This is John D'Agostino from D'Agostino & Associates. Did you know Social Security takes money out of every paycheck you earn? Paycheck after paycheck. And you're not supposed to touch that money until you're 67? What if you can't work? What if you need that money now? The system is challenging and most people get denied. That's a fact. D'Agostino & Associates has the experience to win, and we win a lot. If you filed for Social Security disability benefits and were denied, let us appeal. Call us first at 1-800-BITE-BACK. Bite Back means fight back. 1-800-248-3222. We'll fight to get you paid. D'Agostino & Associates has offices throughout New York and New Jersey and handles Social Security disability claims and appeals. Remember, if you've been denied, call us first. 1-800-BITE-BACK. That's 1-800-248-3222. D'Agostino & Associates. We win a lot.
When care matters most, experience matters more. The Allure Group is redefining rehabilitation and long-term care across New York with 6 convenient locations. Their expert clinicians create personalized care plans to help you recover, rebuild, and get back to what matters most. From short-term rehab to long-term care, Allure is committed to comfort, dignity, and results. To learn more, visit allurecare.com. The Allure Group, where care meets compassion.
When you manage an active facility, disruption is not an option. Tricon Construction specializes in healthcare, commercial, and industrial environments where work needs to happen without shutting operations down. That takes detailed planning, clear communication, and safe, disciplined execution. Because when patients are inside, tenants are working, or production has to keep moving, every decision matters. Tricon understands how to work around your business professionally, safely, and efficiently. For complex work inside active facilities, choose Tricon Construction. Visit triconbuilds.com. That's triconbuilds.com.
At Uline, the prevailing opinion is, if you don't live it, you don't believe it. The people at Uline believe in hard work, and they live it by being there 24/7 to answer your call, having 41,000 items in stock, and offering same-day shipping from 12 locations across North America. Business owners, sellers, buyers, shippers, and packers believe it. Uline is the hard-working, dependable source for your shipping and industrial supplies. Visit uline.com.
Hey, Yankees fans! Join us at Yankee Stadium on Friday, August 21st, as the Yankees take on the Toronto Blue Jays. And don't miss Cody Bellinger Bobblehead Night, presented by T-Mobile. The first 18,000 guests through the gates will take home an exclusive Cody Bellinger bobblehead. Get here early, grab the giveaway, and cheer on the Bronx Bombers. Tickets are available now at yankees.com/tickets.
And now it's time for traffic. Here's Brandy Scott.
Thanks, guys. Really no easy way to get around right now, and especially tough over in Queens. Whitestone Expressway southbound right before City Field and Northern Boulevard. A crash in the left lane. Delays there starting to back up onto the Bronx side of the Whitestone Bridge. Another hit on the Cross Island southbound over by the UBS Arena. Jam there and bumper to bumper from before Northern Boulevard. After that, no issues as you make your way over to the belt in the southern state. Heading over to the outbound George, all of your approaches are crawling. Deegan southbound, you're solid from the Mosholu on down. Inbound George, stick with the lower deck if you can. That'll run you about 15 to 20 minutes. Upper level, about a 20 to 30 minute ride. Outbound Lincoln, about 45 with a broken down bus in the tube. Outbound Helen will cost you the same. This report is sponsored by Mothers Against Drunk Driving. For victims of drunk and drug driving, your grief is unique, but you're not alone. You always have a place at MAD. Visit mad.org. I'm Brandy Scott on 880 ESPN New York.
I'm Ebro. When I lost my mom, she was only 46. And I lost my dad to cancer. It was the worst pain I ever felt. It made me think, what will happen with the people I love when my time is up? That's why I have life insurance. Ethos makes it easy. It's all online, take about 10 minutes, and you can get up to $3 million in coverage.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/game. That's ethos.com/game. Paid testimonial. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
Harry Douglas here to help you ignite your taste buds with Firework Freeze 5-Hour Energy Shots. Juicy cherry, citrus lime, and blue raspberry. It's that iconic freezer pop flavor, but with none of that guilty sugar aftermath. The perfect summer kick. It's delicious, portable, zero sugar energy shot bursting with flavor. Bring on the summer with Firework Freeze 5-Hour Energy Shots. Available online at 5hourenergy.com and on Amazon.
Just like the New Jersey Devils bring intensity on the ice, Viking Pest Control brings the same level of protection to your home. And I know this because I use Viking at my own place. The season may be over, but pests are always in play. So it's time to lock in your off-season defense. As the pest control provider and proud partner of the Devils, Viking delivers 45 years of trusted experience to keep ants, cockroaches, stinging insects, rodents, mosquitoes, and more out of your zone. Their local team builds a personalized game plan that actually works. And when you build or bundle pest control and mosquito services, you score big savings. Now is the time to do it. Summertime, you're having barbecues, people over, maybe pool parties. The last thing you want is everybody going home early because the bugs are all over the place. One call, one company, total peace of mind. Visit VikingPest.com, protecting your home inside and out. 1-800-919-3776, number to call. ENN's coming up at 6 o'clock. We're out of Dodge at 7. Deuce McBride was on a podcast
That's Miles.
called... That's right. Nick's Film School. They get creative with these names.
All right.
He says the NBA rewards losing.
And I think a lot of guys care about winning, but not in the same sense of
And I think it's the NBA's fault because we reward guys that necessarily don't win. We reward guys that lose, in a sense. Sometimes we pay guys that lose, truthfully.
I wasn't going to say anything, but...
I mean, no, I think the NBA has got to do a better job of rewarding winning guys that impact the game.
See, that I had not heard the cut before this, Peter, so I thought he was going to say about tanking.
Me too. That's where I assumed this clip was going.
But where he's talking about that you should be rewarded financially for wins, not how you perform on the court. Dude, that's easy to say after you just won. Like, how unfair would that be? You're on a team that's not any good. You ball out. You average 30 points a game, and your team misses the playoffs. I shouldn't get paid because my general manager hasn't put people around me. Like, that breeds of, I want to go to a winner. I want a chance to win so I can get paid. Like, there are teams that are in rebuilds. There are great players that are stuck on teams that haven't won. Should Karl Malone and John Stockton not have gotten paid because they never won a championship? But a guy, why is his name escaping me?
What are you thinking?
Like, he was on a bunch of teams that won. Like he
Robert Horry?
Yeah, like. So Robert Horry, who was not as good as Karl Malone, but he won a bunch of championships because he happened to be right place, right time. Should he be paid more? Is that what Deuce is suggesting? We should pay winners and not pay team guys that are on losing teams. Like if you're just a compiler of points and don't care about winning, then I get it. Then I understand that. But there's some really great players. You know, Charles Barkley never won.
Of course.
You know, come on. That sounds like it's coming from a guy that just won. Honestly.
Yeah, because otherwise, bro, why would he ever? Because that's a great way of putting it. You come off like a guy who has the privilege now, and with all respect, and I mean all due respect, to what Deuce did, if your career falls a different way, you're not ever on a championship
Now,
team.
if I've got two players that play the same position, they put up the same points. One guy's got 5 rings, one guy's not none. Yeah, I should probably pay the guy that's got 5 rings more.
Sure.
Or the guy that maybe has been better in the postseason. Because a lot of guys that are great regular season. Like, if you want to tell me because Judge hasn't been great in the postseason that should reflect poorly on him compared to a player that maybe isn't as good a regular season player but has been clutch in the postseason, well, that's a different story. But I don't think we're rewarding losing, paying a really good player that's on a team that's not very good. I look at that as a team saying, I want to hold on to that guy. I want to build around that guy. But I might not know how to do it. Or I caught a break.
There's never a way to adequately pay people around championships, Don, unless they're the best player on the team and they're responsible for championships. That's if we want to get into that conversation, you're really talking about how many players on this Knicks team specifically? 2 or 3?
Mm-hmm.
After that, you're talking about other people who did a great job, but it could have been other people who did those jobs.
Right. And you could have done the same thing on a team that didn't have those players, and you never win. So were you suggesting you shouldn't get paid?
Well, no. I mean, and in fact, the truth is for players of Deuce's level, respectfully, if you don't end up on the right place on a team that gels the right way, because now people cared about, they wanted Deuce to stick around. Everyone wants you to stick around now because you're part of Magic.
Right.
If you're not, and I don't want to slight Deuce McBride at all, but Deuce McBride's a role player.
Right.
You know how easy it is to just become a journeyman who's on 7 teams in 8 years? That's what happens if you don't end up falling into the right place.
And the thing is, he's clutch. All right. He did contribute to them winning a championship.
He did. So did Shamet.
But he was also given the opportunity that if he's in Sacramento, he never gets.
Dude. What is Landry Shamet or Deuce McBride if they're on the T-Wolves or the Jazz?
Right.
So
they're players that, hey, those are nice players. Those might be players that winning teams will try to acquire, trade for, sign when they become free agents.
If we played a game right now and we picked sort of 3 of the role players on this team, and I said to Jacob or other Knicks fans out there who have been Knicks fans for years, tell me the other players in Knicks history who you think could have perfectly fit this exact same role.
Oh,
but they happened to be on the wrong team.
Right. For years.
We could look at the teens teams, the aughts teams. We can go through, Don, chapter and verse, and find guys. I mean, look, you don't think there's a world in which Jeremy Lin could have been an awesome contributor on this team?
Perfect example. If Carmelo Anthony was born a little bit later in life and had been on this Knicks team, would he have stopped them from winning a championship or contributed to them winning?
The harder thing is when you go to big players like that, though, is that their existence changes the team fundamentally.
Okay.
So I'd rather go who do we say? David Lee couldn't have been a part of this team? Who was the kid who we said that Timothy Chalamet went out and met?
Landry Fields.
Oh, Landry Fields.
Yeah.
Landry Fields couldn't have been Landry Shamet?
No, but the Jeremy Lin thing's interesting,
I mean,
right?
Lin or Landry, one of those guys couldn't have been David Lee.
You don't know.
None of these guys. J.R. Smith. J.R. Smith couldn't have been one of the Hart guys who hustled on this team.
You don't know.
But you didn't happen to be here. So it's hard to start viewing things through that lens. I understand what Deuce is saying, but it's very hard to start viewing things from that lens.
Now, when I saw the slug, NBA rewards losing, I thought we were talking about the tanking situation and how you're handing, great players out of college to teams that don't know what the hell they're doing. That's the biggest problem I have with the draft the way that it is you're rewarding being lousy at what you do and handing you Connor McDavid, handing you Cooper Flagg, handing you LeBron James, handing you, the best players in the history of the sport just because you're completely incompetent. We shouldn't reward that. We should punish that. And then it becomes the vicious cycle, and then these guys don't want to play. It's crazy. But that kind of fooled me a little bit. He also spoke about how important buying in is.
Huge. I mean, I think if more guys bought in and understood their role, the NBA would look a lot different. I feel like guys, that's why I say I give so much credit to Cat. I mean, you're number one your whole life, and you come here and you not necessarily take a back seat, but you understand that you're playing with a very talented player. And for a lot of guys, not even drafted number one, maybe drafted in the second round, they can't comprehend that mindset because they've been the best on their team, All-American in college, whatever you want to say. But I mean, to have that mindset of just I want to win.
And we talked about the circumstances around Cat. From maybe playing in Milwaukee and being part of a Giannis deal to now being a part of forever.
Crazy, right?
What if they were able to work something out? Remember, what was it like February where the Knicks kind of lost it a little bit? They were struggling, and we were saying, I don't know if this team is going to be able to make the run we thought. And what if they were able to pull off the Giannis deal now? What if Giannis wasn't hurt? They trade Cat for Giannis, and then Cat never feels this, never a part of forever. It's all circumstances, man.
Everything.
There is a lot of luck in winning a championship, of just being in the right place at the right time. Like, what is Derek Jeter's career if he's drafted by the Reds instead of the Yankees? Great player, perennial all-star. Does he play in any postseason games? Does he win any championships? Does that make him less of a ball player because he wasn't given the opportunity to excel because he just wasn't on the right? You always wonder, who are some of these players that could be a Jeter, that could be clutch, that just never got the, it's like Mike Trout's been to the playoffs once, one playoff series his entire career. He might be one of the most clutch, great players in the history of the sport in the postseason. Have rings jingling and jangling if he's a Dodger, if he's a Yankee.
Jangling.
Right?
Yeah.
So I think you just
you never.
Again, I'm not accusing Deuce of being this, but I just think it's so it's kind of easy to look down after you win a championship and make it seem like it was all by design. This was the way it was supposed to be. Sometimes you just got to also just be. Hey, I'm lucky I was here. Lucky I was at this place at this time. Because think of all those great Knicks that were just on teams that just weren't good enough. The Derek Harpers of the world. Really good players that played in the postseason but just weren't on a team that was good enough to win the whole thing. And it wasn't because of them. It was just The other team was better. Look at all those Knicks teams. You weren't beating the Bulls. It was Michael Jordan.
And it's worse now, too, because, now more than ever, the championship determines a player's greatness. Like, there was a time when it was icing on the cake, Don. It's no longer icing on the cake. It's now that's how you get in the conversation.
But I'm going to tell you something coming up.
Well,
that could change your mind on that. And how now might be the best opportunity for that to happen.
Well, where are you going with it?
You'll see. Plus, we'll get to Cecil, but we do acknowledge The Candle in the Wind was written about Marilyn Monroe, but resurfaced when Diana died, and it kind of became her song. But it was written years earlier than that. It wasn't a hit.
But that's how it became big. It was a hit.
Right.
No, the first time around it was
but not the second time
I remember the video. Like, it was a thing, but not the way when Diana died. It was.
And that was in 97. The song came out much earlier.
Like 87, I'd say.
Yeah, I think you're probably right. 1-800-919-3776. ENN's coming up at 6 o'clock. It's Don Hahn Rosenberg, ESPN New York.
This is the Michael K. Show.
You might all disagree with me on this. 7th game of the World Series. The Yankees have to win to be champions. Every single one of their starting pitching is available. I could choose between Garrett Cole, a former Cy Young Award winner. I could choose between Max Fried, Carlos Rodon, Will Warren, Ryan Weathers, or Cam Schlittler. There's one guy on the staff that's dominant and great, and that's Schlittler.
The Michael K. Show, weekdays at 1 on ESPN New York and streaming live on YouTube. Presented by the Parisman Firm.
If you've been injured on a construction site, then you need a lawyer who knows New York's unique labor laws. At the Parisman Firm, they have decades of experience handling construction accident cases and a proven track record of delivering huge results. Their team has already recovered nearly $1 billion for hardworking New Yorkers. From scaffold accidents to slip and falls and equipment failures, they've got your back. Call the Parisman Firm now at 718-WORKERS. That's right, 718-WORKERS, because your case is their cause. Get the justice you deserve today.
It's summertime, so why are you still living with pain? If you're dealing with neck pain, back pain, joint pain, or nerve pain, don't wait any longer. Call Dr. Jay Shaw at Soundwell Pain. He's Ivy League trained, double board certified, no surgery, no long recovery, no relying on pain medication. Just non-surgical image-guided treatments that help you get your life back. With offices in Woodbridge, Livingston, and Inglewood, and most major insurances are accepted. Help is close. Go to SoundwellPain.com. Feel better this summer, not someday.
Hey, it's Alan Hahn. At Rings End, they're there to help realize your modern design visions. That's why they partner with Marvin. Engineered for big ideas, Marvin modern windows and doors deliver effortless elegance, expansive views, and industry-leading innovation, all in a modular system designed to meet the exacting principles of modern architecture. Experience Marvin Modern at a Rings End showroom today and create something stunning with them. Rings End is a certified Marvin installing retailer.
This is Bart and Carlin on ESPN New York.
The Yankees, there should be no discussion about what the plan here should be. Just sitting and waiting on Aaron Judge, and I'm going to let his health dictate what I'm doing for the rest of the year. Nope, take a lesson from the Knicks. They ended up in a position where you felt like in the playoffs, well, if we don't do it now, when are we going to do it? For the Yankees, it's right there for the taking.
Bart Scott, Chris Carlin, weekdays at 10 a.m. on ESPN New York and streaming live on YouTube.
1-877 Cars for Kids, KARS Cars for Kids. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today. 1-877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Ready to get rid of that old car? Donate it to Cars for Kids. Call 877-CARS-4-KIDS to speak to a friendly live agent. Donation is super easy, and your car can be picked up as soon as tomorrow. Go to carsforkids.org now, or call 877-CARS-4-KIDS to donate your car today.
1-877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Did you know you can donate real estate too? Go to carsforkids.org. That's cars with a K.
Your ambition just met its match with Robinhood. You play for the win, not just on game day, every day. Channel that drive into your money. Robinhood puts you in control, all on one platform. You expect more from yourself. Expect more from your money. Get started today at Robinhood.com/yourmoney. Again, that's Robinhood.com/yourmoney. Your money, your move.
In a contracting business, you're either growing or you're grinding. Success is no longer about hard work alone. It's about using AI to accelerate impact. Service Titan is the only integrated intelligence that seamlessly automates your entire workflow, from first call to final invoice. Born in the trades, built for visionaries ready to stop operating and start automating. Service Titan, AI for the trades.
Congratulations, New York. The Knicks did it. Through battle after battle, they dominated to become this year's NBA champions. Day in and day out, the hard work paid off, and you were there every step of the way. Enjoy the crown. Own it, because this year is your year. A part of your legacy that will never be forgotten. So celebrate this moment, show your pride, and shop the largest selection of official NBA gear at NBAstore.com. A Fanatics experience.
What are we doing here? Talk to me. This sounds like Don McLean.
You all right, Donnie?
What is he doing?
That's what I'm asking him.
What's happening? Is it a birthday song?
It is a birthday song.
How about just some Wu-Tang? You know?
I don't hear this at birthdays either. And I'm a Don McLean fan.
I sing it every time.
By the way, I just want you to know right now, when it's Don McLean and Don LaGreca goes, I don't know what this is, you went for a very deep cut.
That is a deep cut because I'm a big fan. This is not on any of his best ofs or anything. Quick, before I honor the tease about the NBA, much is being made right now about the fact that Scranton is playing a game tonight, the Yankees' AAA affiliate.
You don't know.
And George Lombard Jr. not in the lineup. They did not submit the lineup until late. It was just a few minutes ago for a 7:05 start. It's odd that like 5:45 they hadn't had the lineup yet, and in that lineup he's not in it. So a lot of speculation that maybe he's getting called up. Yankees trying to see if they can either improve third base, improve shortstop, and if Lombard's getting called up, and I'm not saying he is, maybe we're speculating on this. No, we're clearly speculating on it, but maybe we're taking too deep a dive here. That if he's getting called up on July 23rd for the game on the 24th, he's here to stay. Now, you call him up in late September, all right, it's just a call up, September 1st, expand the roster, yada, yada, yada. He's here because the minor league season is over. There's no place for him to play. If he is going to be, even if he's not in the lineup tomorrow in Philadelphia, if he's on the Yankees and there isn't some sort of major injury that they haven't announced yet, then he's here. And what that means for Anthony Volpe, I don't know. Because if you move him and have him play third, well, then there's a place for McMahon to go. Right? There's a place for Jazz to go. But there's really no place for Volpe to go if he plays short. So does that mean that maybe somebody's going to get dealt? So there's a lot of speculation swirling around the fact that George Lombard Jr. not in the lineup for Scranton tonight. So we'll keep an eye on that.
Mm-hmm.
You were talking about everything being about winning and your legacy. Don't you think that's now more than ever? Because back when it was the same 2 or 3 teams winning the titles all the time, well, now you had to find a way to get on that team. But 8 straight years of a different champion, Peter, if you're a great player in the NBA during this era and you don't win, it's going to reflect even worse on you, right?
That's an interesting thought I never really conceived of. Because you're saying it's open.
Look, it's open.
Obviously it's open. Look, the Knicks won.
The Knicks just won, and 7 different teams previous to that have won. So what new team? All right, maybe it'll be the Spurs. Or maybe it'll be Cleveland. If obviously they get LeBron James. Or
Maybe even
Philadelphia.
Even maybe without LeBron James.
But the thing is, if you're a great player during this year and go, look, 10 different teams won championships over 10 years and you weren't on any of them, what's going on? Where before it's like, well, I didn't win the championship because I wasn't on LeBron James' team.
Yeah, you couldn't
or I wasn't
win.
on Jordan's team.
You had
So
a
what am I
cop
gonna
out.
do?
You had a cop out, which is we're not one of those teams. We're not built that way.
Durant had to join Golden State because that's the team that was winning championships. But now, why aren't you leading your team to a championship? 8 other teams were able to do it over the last 8 years.
Yeah, now any yo-yo team can win. Just look at the Knicks. I'm joking, by the way.
Jordan Ronan. Well, we just got more breaking news.
Legit breaking news?
Well, I don't know. How do you feel about it?
That's a good point.
Yeah, is it
Jordan Ronan says that Nabers avoids the PUP list. So that gives you some thought that he might be back.
What would PUP
sooner
put him
than-
at?
The PUP
physically unable to
Yeah,
perform.
well,
I know what the hell it stands for.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, I get that part.
I think is it the first 8?
Oh, jeez. Was that was consideration?
Well, if you go on the PUP list, you got to be out for a certain period of
Well, that's
time.
what I'm asking you, damn it.
That's what I was asking.
That's what I'm asking. He's telling me what it stands for. I'm saying, how long? That was hurtful.
Well, but what he's saying is I don't think you really know very much.
No, you know what he's saying? Here's what he thinks of me. I have it. Hold on. No, he took it out, of course. Anytime there's a drop that I want to play, the moment before they go, Peter will never want to play this again.
Ever again.
The Cam Scadaboo should stay there. Don't you know? Didn't it seem clear?
All right.
I want to do a backflip.
Pup in training camp isn't the same as pup in
it's a different kind of pup.
Well, that's what we want to try to
Active pup is used during training camp. Players count on the 90-man roster and can return to practice at any time. Reserve pup begins during the regular season, requiring a mandatory minimum absence of the first 4 games.
4 weeks. So really,
but he's not even on this for the training camp, implying he might be able to get some work in at training camp.
He might.
Which would be good.
But it doesn't, I don't think it means.
It's better than the alternative.
Right. But if even if he was put on the PUP list, it wouldn't have been as catastrophic as what you were saying if it's the reserve PUP list during a season where you have to miss minimum 4 games, which is what's being speculated to begin with anyway. But if it's open for him to be able to possibly participate in camp, then I guess it's open that he could be back sooner than later, and that would be very good news, not just for the Giants overall, certainly, but then for the production and growth of Dart to be able to have that kind of weapon at wide receiver. You already got you drafted a tight end. You've got a good running game here with Cam coming back and being healthy. So that's good news. So rapid fire, things are starting to happen here.
Here we go. Things are happening at night.
So I guess the Spurs are the favorites to win next year. That would put us at 9 straight, right? Championships.
If that happened,
If that
by the
were
way,
to happen.
you certainly can't rule out. It's on the table.
So that streak is definitely going to run out at some point, unless all of a sudden Indiana joins back in the fray. Halliburton's healthy. Detroit takes the next step.
When I would say the Spurs are the most likely team that could turn this thing into all of a sudden they win 2 of 3.
That we can kind of get back to dynasty.
The way it was. Not that we want to get back there, but
hey, listen, the Thunder could win next year. It won't be back-to-back. It'll be 2 out of 3. I don't think they're going anywhere. They had injuries last year. They lost in 7 to the Spurs. I think the Knicks proved that they were going to beat all comers. We didn't maybe know it at the time, but looking back, I think they would have beaten the Thunder. Maybe not in 5, but I think they would have beaten the Thunder. That's why it's going to be so difficult for the Knicks to repeat. That'll be a conversation we'll have at another time. We get closer to the season and certainly in the season, just because the way the NBA is set up. And the fact is the Spurs are going to be better. Are the Knicks going to be better, Peter? I mean, could you play any better
what
than
you
they
mean than
played?
last year?
Yeah.
Well, they're not going to be a better team on paper next year. In fact, I would argue, and again, I always sound like I'm such a damn pessimist with these local teams, and I don't mean that. With Mitch gone, they'll likely be a slightly worse team.
Right.
There's a reason Mitchell Robinson was valuable and Boston was interested, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they'll probably be a tiny bit worse than they were. But they're also more seasoned. And it's not that big a difference.
Well,
they'll still be a very good team.
But what makes it difficult for the Knicks to repeat is that I think the Spurs will be better if they have a rematch, just for the experience of going through the finals. Where LeBron James ends up is a thing, because if he goes to Cleveland, well, they went to the Final Four last year. I'm with you. Boston's not the Knicks, but they're not going away. But what is Detroit going to be?
Detroit.
Philadelphia. Where LeBron James ends up matters. I still think the Knicks are better. But the thing is, can you play better than the Knicks played last year? I mean, they played out of their minds. Some of it, they were better than we thought. But some of it's just, wow. Every shot fell. They did an amazing job. To ask to do that again is going to be tough. And then you're going to have the target on your back of it being the defending champions. But that's certainly a conversation for another day. ENN is next. Nothing like an ENN when the birthday boy's doing it. It's Don, Hahn, and Rosenberg till 7 o'clock here on ESPN New York.
D'Agostino Law Bite Back. This is John D'Agostino from D'Agostino & Associates. And I know how a serious accident can change your life just like that.
I'm Jenna D'Agostino, and I understand that with pain comes medical bills and time out of work. Let us get you justice.
This is John Ryan, the closer. For over 35 years, our family has been getting accident victims every dollar they deserve.
I started this firm for the injured so they can bite back against the insurance companies.
Our legacy is to get you justice. Bite back.
To get you paid. Bite back.
At D'Agostino & Associates, bite back means fight back. When you're hurt and they blame you, we bite back and get you every dollar you deserve. We have offices throughout New York and New Jersey, so call us first at 1-800-BITE-BACK. That's 1-800-248-3222. 1-800-248-3222. I've been there, and I'll be there for you.
Monkey Sports, built by players for players, is your one-stop shop for hockey, baseball, lacrosse, and more. Find top-name equipment and expert in-store services like sharpening, break-ins, and relacing. Shop in-store at Monkey Sports in Farmingdale or Woodbridge, or online for all the top brands. Whatever your sports, Monkey Sports gets you game ready fast. Monkey Sports, where athletes shop.
Right now, police are stepping up patrols to make sure drivers and pedestrians obey our crosswalk laws. Why? Because every year in New York, people are injured or killed just crossing the street. So remember, pedestrians, obey traffic signals and use crosswalks. And drivers, yield to pedestrians in crosswalks. If you don't, we will educate you on the law. And you may get a ticket, because tickets get attention, and that saves lives. A message from the Governor's Traffic Safety Committee.
Now let's take a look at the traffic with Brandy Scott.
Thanks, guys. Really no easy way to get around right now, and especially tough over in Queens. Whitestone Expressway southbound right before City Field and Northern Boulevard. A crash in the left lane. Delays there starting to back up onto the Bronx side of the Whitestone Bridge. Another hit on the Cross Island southbound over by the UBS Arena. Jam there and bumper to bumper from before Northern Boulevard. After that, no issues as you make your way over to the Belt in the southern state. Heading over to the outbound George, all of your approaches are crawling. Deegan southbound, you're solid from the Mosholu on down. Inbound George, stick with the lower deck if you can. That'll run you about 15 to 20 minutes. Upper level about a 20 to 30 minute ride. Outbound Lincoln about 45 with a broken down bus in the tube. Outbound Helena will cost you the same. This report is sponsored by Mothers Against Drunk Driving. For victims of drunk and drug driving, your grief is unique, but you're not alone. You always have a place at MAD. Visit mad.org. I'm Brandy Scott on 880 ESPN New York.
Progressive presents ways to save money that aren't bundling your home and auto insurance with Progressive.
I can't believe the deal we got on these seats for the game.
Wow, they must be pretty high up here. I think my ears just popped.
Yeah, here, put this on.
Is that an oxygen mask?
An official team oxygen mask.
Well, I can kind of see the field.
Good, your senses are still sharp. You're going to need them for phase 2 of the ascent.
Don't save money by sitting in the nosebleeds. You could save hundreds by switching to Progressive. Get a quote at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
It's Rich Eisen for Pella Windows and Doors. Sometimes teams take a timeout to regroup and call the right play. When it comes to your home, Pella Windows and Doors always has the winning game plan. They do it every day, and that's why your neighbors trust them. Visit Pella.com/Eisen today. Right now, Pella Windows and Doors of New Jersey is offering buy one, get one 50% off windows and doors, and no payments, no interest for 24 months. Some restrictions may apply. See local showroom for details. Offer ends July 31st, 2026.
880 ESPN, WHSQ, and WCBS-FM HD2, New York. A Good Karma Brands radio station. This is an ENN Special Report. Now reporting...
The very handsome Jewish man, Peter Rosenberg.
We should talk some sports.
Do what you want. It's ENN.
Hi. Welcome to ENN.
Ray Rowe.
You ever watch YouTube?
You know what they say? There's no ENN like a Peter's birthday ENN. And it's brought to you by our friends at Zuffa Boxing. And I actually do have lots of friends at Zuffa Boxing. It's coming to MSG Sunday. That's this Sunday. I think I'm going to pop on by. Infosys Theater at MSG. Incredible double main event. Brooklyn's own Edgar Berlanga taking on Stephen Butler, plus undefeated former super lightweight world champ Richard Hitchens against Ricardo Salas. 12-round welterweight bout. It's going to be amazing. But if you want to win tickets, head to the ESPN New York app, find the contest dial, and submit your entry. Don't miss a huge night of boxing brought to you by Madison Square Garden. Get your tickets now at Ticketmaster.com.
Nice.
I'd like to start off ENN by saying good evening to Don and me. Ty had an excuse. He had a physical ailment. Were you going to come?
His name is not Ty. His name is Jacob.
That was really racist. And myself and Jacob.
I did want to go, though. I had intention.
By the way, and I'm telling you right now, Ty.
You didn't want to let it go. You might have to change your name this time.
Good evening to Don.
We were instructed to violate him.
Okay. And good evening to myself. Jake's a complete good for nothing. And to myself. No. Wow, that's
a
you know what?
That's a mouthful.
In an era where the drops mattered, from a usability standpoint, no. But it's a combo. It's the mouthful with the spoon clang.
Yeah.
No.
Remember, the other place, there'd be no spoon clanging.
I know.
Brought it from home.
It was so difficult.
So that drop, Jacob, was what got you guys laughing so hard? Earlier in the show, you said we'd listen.
No,
we'd hear it.
Did we get there yet?
No, we didn't. It wasn't clean enough to grab.
No. Oh, no.
That's what she said.
You will if you were part of it, and Jacob and I were, and Peter, you missed it completely. You'll just have to.
How did I miss it?
What did I
because you
say?
were talking.
Can't you just give us the sentence again? Like pretend we're talking and just give us because it's. Well, it couldn't have been that bad.
Well, we were going over happy birthday songs.
Okay.
And we were comparing the Beatles, and then you mentioned that Stevie Wonder Happy Birthday is the default black song. And then you asked me, and I said, yes, it is the default black song. But Don's response is, I don't know, I'm not black.
Oh, it was just the I'm not
You're
black.
like, well, I'm not black. What can I tell you?
Oh, and you thought as an isolated drop, Don just going, I'm not black, would have played.
I enjoyed it very much.
But so what happened? It just wasn't clean enough?
No, everybody was talking.
And what my drop, I don't remember what context I said that in. Was that today?
No,
you just said it.
He just said it.
It's the black birthday song, and Don goes, well, I'm not black.
I'm not black.
No, but the one that was actually used at the start of ENN.
Oh, this?
We were instructed to violate him.
That?
Yeah.
That was today.
That was yesterday.
Oh, yesterday?
When we were talking about the pool reporter violating Jose no.
Okay.
The umpire during the pool report saying that we are violating Jose Caballero.
But I was just reading it the way it was.
Well, you gotta
I understand, but now there's a 3-word structure that makes a drop, which will show up in Drop Madness that might exist.
That's how drops work. Now, here's the drop that didn't make it. Da-na-na-na-na-na. They say it's your birthday.
Well, but they play it.
No, but they don't sing it.
Well, how many people sing this?
Black people sing that. Jacob,
I'm
you not been there?
I'm sorry.
No, it was I'm not black. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, but we were all over it. No chance.
Yeah, you did.
Isolated wouldn't have been good.
I want to do a backflip.
Maybe we can use AI, whatever Peter Jackson used for the Beatles doc. They can
doctor it up.
Yeah,
I think isolated would have been funny.
Get to work on that.
Or if you worked at a place that had separate mic feeds, but that's not. Let's not even.
We're just lucky we have mics.
Technically, that could be done, but it would require multiple ways to record.
Oh my God.
We don't have that.
Good evening, Jacob.
If you know Bill Gluckman, you know.
I don't know Bill Gluckman.
Do we know yet? Do you know now?
She loves. No, he said it was from the movie. I just don't know the movie that well.
Skinner.
And good evening to Catherine Scorsese.
Shut up. You're always talking.
I did want to go, though. I had intention.
By the way, and I'm telling you right now, Ty. Super.
A lot of talking today. A lot of things were said today.
Now, and I was about to say something off the air because I was scrolling through. I searched the hashtag Peterpalooza, which was the name of my birthday concert. And I'm just scrolling through. And there's so many cool pictures from my birthday over the years. Man, so many people use the hashtag. And I was going to tell the guys, I think what I'm realizing in this moment where I've realized I'm a birthday guy, I think 50 is going to be a thing. I think 50 I will make a real situation. Like Don was saying, he didn't know how he felt about 50 at the time. Where I'm leaning right now is 50 is a happening.
You don't know though.
Well,
That's
God
3
willing.
years from now.
Well, God
No,
willing, I'm with us.
That, Maya's going to be 4.5. Things are going on with her. You don't know.
Well, I'm not going to. Well, you think? Hold on. What could be going on unless the baby is due at my birthday? If there's a baby on the way, unless the baby was due, we had another child that was on the way for my birthday.
I'm just saying you don't know.
I know, Anthony. Don't you think I can know? Can I tell you I'm prioritizing and I know I'm unless I change my mind or God forbid I'm unable to be here, I will have a 50th celebration. Can I say that?
You can say that, absolutely. Things might change, but right now you're planning on doing that.
That's all I'm saying is that you've got another 2 birthdays to go. Different parties. By the time you get to 50, you're like, I'm good. You might think that. Well, now you don't, but you don't know by the time you get to 50, you're like, let's not do nothing. Let's just go out to dinner. Let's stop.
I really hope that everything's going swimmingly in my life, and I want to do it.
No, I'm not saying.
Well, no, because I think that's the only way I would want.
Going swimmingly. Just you might be in a different place in your life that just a quiet dinner with your then 4.5-year-old daughter who's speaking and doing cute things. You're like, you know what? I just want to, just the 3 of us.
No, for my 50th?
Go out to dinner. Yes, because you know what? I say this with all the love.
Go ahead.
Grow up.
No, I mean, on my 50th, I'll do that. I'm down to do it for 48, for 49. For 50, I'm just going to want to go, hey, guys, let's just get some takeout.
You're 50, hip-hop boy. You got a daughter. If you might have another kid on the way, you know what? Just let's start breaking it down, okay?
No, you know what?
Let's start leaning into another stage of life here. You still got a lot of life to go, but I'm just saying. You're hanging around with the.
You're lashing out. You are lashing out. No, because you threw away 50. Admit it. You threw away 50.
I didn't throw away 50.
You threw it in the
I wanted
garbage.
to throw it away because it's just a number to me. But I'm just saying, hanging with your reindeer games and your little hip hop parties and your little hashtag yo-yo, that maybe you're just gonna be like, you know what? I'm just gonna sit there.
I do that.
Of us have a nice meal and celebrate my 50th like a grown up.
No, I'm no chance. I hope not. You're the one who You're the one who just got through saying that age doesn't matter because you still act like you're 12.
Right, I do.
So why?
But there's different things that please me, and you know what? Going out with the boys, smoking cigars, that's not for me anymore. What's for me is like just being with my family on my 50th birthday.
That's it?
And having, sending out, invite this person and that person and this rapper and this wrestler, and you're like, you know what? I'm 50. Stop it.
So let me just give up. Let me just start the countdown clock until I'm dead.
No, that doesn't mean the
countdown to death.
No, it doesn't.
I spent 3.
If you think being with your family, you might be like, the best thing I can do on my 50th birthday is just a nice, quiet night at one of my favorite restaurants with my favorite people, my beautiful daughter and my wife.
No, but
not with the yo-yo rapper and Mr. Wrestling Bobo. That I'm gonna actually just.
But here's why your take is so bad, atrocious.
It's not Freelord and Stovetop Cooks.
It's not. It's not that
because
bad.
No, but I'm telling you why it's bad. Because if I were someone who regularly went out and did anything, then I think your take would be dead on. But given that all I do every weekend, every time I have time off, all we do is it's just us kicking it. That's why you save it for the birthdays and you make those moments something when you see people. It feels good. People love you, Don. You think there's no chance at 60 you're going to want to hang out with Freelord and Stovetop Cooks?
Maybe, because by that time the kids are going to be teenagers, probably not want to hang out. Like, I'm just saying, roll with whatever. It's 3 years from now, Peter. You might look at it completely different.
Well, that's always possible.
I think you will. I can see it already.
I'm telling you right now, I'm willing to make a strong prediction.
All right. Well, you just to prove me wrong. I'll end up being wrong because you'll do it out of spite. But just
well,
so
I'm
you
not
know
Michael K.
that when then you'll do it and be like, boy, I wish I was just home.
Now, listen, it depends how the night goes. I've had times when the night is not what you want, and then you do feel that way. Oh, I found more hashtags. There's so many cool pictures, so many moments in time. You don't understand what I was doing back here. I used to be somebody. So what you're saying is, though, let that be. Appreciate that I used to be somebody. I'm a loser now. Move on with my life and call it a day.
No, I'm not saying that. That doesn't make you a loser. That you don't want to go to a party with wrestlers and rappers. That you want to just that the perfect party is just you. And maybe it's not just you, Maya and Natalie. That maybe the Ballards come and you just have like a nice little quiet.
Now we're having a conversation. At least.
All right, that's what I'm saying. And you don't need to have all of these look at me parties.
Oh, I remember this one though.
He's not Don. He's listening.
Yeah, but
he's not really.
No, let me tell you something. This one, Peter Rosenberg, celebrity birthday, DJ Camillo at Phuket, Uptown. I want to tell you something right now.
Oh, that was a spot.
Let me tell you right now. This was not great for my first marriage. This party was not. This was a night. No, Don, let me tell you something.
Most Camillo parties in Dyckman are not good.
No, Don, it was a hell of a night, though. No, Don, it was a hell of a night. This was a good one. No, I don't want to do this again. The nights like this, I'm retired.
Don't you see you're starting to progress away from that?
Well, yeah, from that, yes.
Even this party that you had was
very low
toned down, low key.
Oh, yeah.
So 3 years from now?
But that's
I say this with all the love.
Go ahead.
Grow up.
All right, let's talk about the sports.
It wasn't I'm Not Black, but that was pretty good.
No, well, we missed it.
I'm not black. I'm sorry.
Tyreek Hill still dealing with some issues. He has said he has no power in his left leg still. He posted a YouTube video on Wednesday night showing him work out, discussing the dislocated knee and the ligament tears that he suffered back in Week 4 against the Jets. You remember, we were watching together, don't you? 10 months after 2 surgeries, my left leg is the one I injured. I have no power in my left leg. One day at a time. That's a bad sign.
That's not good.
That's a bad sign. Now, listen, guys, I'm not trying to compare Cam Scatabo to Tyreek Hill, but there's certain players that leg injuries are just so damning for. And the cheetah's not the cheetah if he can't cut.
Now, they're different type of backs. I get it, but...
Well, very. But they both use their legs in such aggressive ways, right? Like Scatabo, it's all the power from his legs. And, of course, the speed there that you have with Tyreek Hill. Now, LSU coach Lane Kiffin had a lot to say.
Don, just be patient.
Now, here's what I was told. I was pulled aside.
You were taken aside.
Yeah, I was taken aside, and I was said, hey, Don may not love the length of this clip, but trust me, let it play.
All right.
You know, I made a challenging decision and change. And I think as I look back to that, I thought I could find a way for everybody to understand. And now as I look back later on, that was never going to happen. And I made a decision that I changed jobs. And as I get older and I go through things and losing both parents, I was actually talking to Ross Dellinger and I kind of said something that might sound kind of funny to you, but I watched the Hulk Hogan special and I realized, and I was like, we're all going to die. And so some of the things that we put importance on, we worry about, and what this person says and that, like, really aren't going to matter. And when I lost my dad, I started thinking that. And I really started thinking, when I grew up, there were 2 people that I thought just wouldn't die. My dad and Hulk Hogan. And then I watched that special and realized, like, Hulk Hogan died too. Like, there's no way Hulk Hogan was ever going to not wrestle and die. And he did. And so it just made me reflect really on, like, I can't be so concerned about little things and what people say and this. And you got to make decisions. You got to go with them. And you do things and you make really good decisions and you make poor decisions. And that was a poor usage of a term that I believe, just like many coaches that have been there for, was factual. But over the course of a long interview, was bad timing and bad usage of the word. So it is what it is. I apologize when I said it.
Wow. What did he say again? We lost Peter.
I don't know what he was talking about. What was the phrase he's apologizing for?
I forget.
I'll tell you one thing, though. When you're talking about phrases you shouldn't have used, you know whose name I wouldn't bring up?
Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
Wouldn't your dad be enough? Like the message of,
well, your dad,
like
and Hulk
everybody
Hogan
could relate. I never thought
at the beginning
my dad would die. Like, 'cause a lot of times you never see your dad get sick or cry, but you got to throw Hulk Hogan in.
At the beginning, I thought, what are they even talking about? This is just a really emotional, sad clip about a guy talking about losing his dad. What's going to be funny about this? And then we got to the Hulk Hogan part.
But why do you have to go to Hulk Hogan? Did the father's not relatable enough?
You would have thought he had me at father.
Because everybody can relate to that, right?
I would have thought. Yep, I would have thought. But the other person besides his father that he never thought would die. Really quickly, though, the guy you never thought was going to die is the 6'5", 300-pound steroid-abusing man who literally for a living jumped into the air and landed on his tailbone over and over and over and over again.
And there's like 7 of them that live past 60.
Well, that's a tough stat. But yeah, I know. It's a very high risk.
Yes.
Wrestlers from the 80s have all died young. Lane wasn't paying attention to the news.
I just think the dad would have been enough. It lost a lot on its fastball when you threw out Hulk Hogan. Right?
Because you hear someone going, I was so deeply affected by the loss of my father. And you go, wow. And Hulk Hogan. And you go, interesting. And by the way, I was saddened by the passing of Hulk Hogan.
No, you could be saddened by that. But,
sure. What is it about SEC coaches, man?
Well, there's a reason why they want to leave the NCAA, start their own league.
That would be something.
They are literally out. They become their own entity.
You guys see the Chip Kelly meme, by the way? He's at Northwestern now, apparently.
Yes.
Have you seen?
I have not seen.
You have? Oh,
what's the new Chip Kelly meme?
I'll send this to you guys.
Unreal.
It's.
You sent it?
Yep,
I did.
There it is. I got to look at this. They're all out of their minds.
Not SEC, of course, but it made me think of college football.
Well, yeah. I mean, SEC, I'm being very specific. You could just say college coaches.
You can literally, right now on Twitter, just look up Chip Kelly.
What's going on
and
here?
this pops up. I don't know. I have yet to see an explanation as to why he has a hard hat on.
Is he trying to make some sort of statement about the upcoming season? And then the very first tweet after it is a picture from Tommy Boy when he's wearing the hard hat, getting the tour of with the guy that Dan Aykroyd's going to buy Callahan Auto. That's what he looks like. They're crazy.
So apparently, because Northwestern is building their beautiful new stadium, anybody in the facility needed to wear a hard hat as a precaution, and the vest, of course.
But he's standing in the middle of the field.
Just to be in the middle of the field, this is better.
I understand that you had to wear a hard hat, but now you're standing at the 50-yard line. There's not a roof overhead.
It's just the hard hat with the Northwestern logo on it that's kind of throwing me off, too. Like, when did they have time to do that?
Oh, they have all the time. Matter of fact, they probably wouldn't allow the contractors to work on the stadium unless they had helmets like that.
Where'd it go? I see a video here of Donald Trump talking about Clayton Kershaw.
Well, because the Dodgers were at the White House today.
Oh, interesting. Let's see how it went.
legend Clayton Kershaw. Where's Clayton? I want to see him. He's a winner. You talk about a winner. Fantastic. Look at that guy. I watched him beat a lot of our teams that were supposed to do well. They didn't do too well against him. And he's still pitching well, I'll bet, right?
Well, he's spending time with the family now, sir.
Well, it's called, yeah. But it is called ultimately talent, right?
He's still pitching well, I bet. Oh, he's spending time with his family. So.
Yeah.
You realize how delicate you have to be? He's retired. He's retired.
Well, he's not the first.
You hear him last night in the at the Atlanta rally?
Yeah, going after the Mets.
You know, the Mets have the highest salary in baseball, and they lose all the time.
Oh, listen. You can have a field day.
I'm not a Trump guy, but a broken clock is right twice a day. You know what I mean?
You could have a field day with presidents who screw up at these events at the Rose Garden when they bring in the champions. I remember Bill Clinton when the Red Wings won, congratulating their captain Steve Yzerman for the championship, and then Reagan got every Celtic wrong. You might be able to find that someplace. The '86 Celtics when they won the championship, he was going over all the great Celtics of the past, and mispronounced almost everybody's name
of the past.
Yeah,
Bob Cousy.
See if you can find that, Jacob, because it was a big deal. So it's listen, it knows no party. These guys are not all experts on sports.
People always just say one notch too much, you know? Less is more. But Kershaw,
just go real quick.
Not knowing someone retired, it happens.
We'd be remiss. It's being reported now.
Oh, come on.
That Lombard is just getting a day off in Scranton.
Oh.
So he is not being pulled from the lineup because he's getting called up or traded or anything like that. So we weren't really sure. He was not in the lineup. The lineup apparently came out late, but
so don't fear.
Report is
nothing exciting is happening.
Nothing to see here. Just a day off. That doesn't mean that's the case, but that's what's being reported. Peter Rosenberg continues.
Fernando Mendoza's deal is signed with the Raiders. The Raiders. 4-year, $57 million. And he threw in, not only for playing quarterback, you know what he threw in acting a complete toolbox for free.
I listen.
Toolbox.
Get ready. Freezing cold takes. I would be shocked if this works out. I do not have any good feeling about him whatsoever.
I know.
Could be wrong. I've been wrong. But we get paid to give opinions, and I look at him and his play, everything. I can't imagine him lifting a Vince Lombardi trophy.
You've said that from the very beginning. That you just couldn't picture.
But I'll be here when I'm wrong.
But like a man.
I don't plan on going anywhere.
You take it right on the chin.
I don't know where you were going with that originally, but I'm glad you pivoted.
Because on the chin is the thing.
Right. But you were going to go in.
Wait, what did you think I was going to say?
I don't know. I know what you were going to say.
Tell me off the air what you thought I was going to say. No.
I say this with all the love. Go ahead, grow up.
But I wasn't going to say what you thought I was going to say, but it wasn't much better.
Okay. Hanging with your reindeer games and your little hip-hop parties and your little hashtag yo-yo. I'm sorry. If you felt like you were attacked, I apologize.
I'm in a good mood. I didn't feel anything.
It's the kind of show where it just, you know what?
This is where we are.
You see a wave, you ride it.
I love those kinds of shows.
Zumo and Freelord and Stovetop Cooks.
You know, the Mets have the highest salary in baseball, and they lose all the time.
Wait a minute.
The Chicago Blackhawks and Patrick Kane are back in biz. A little 2-year, $8 million contract to bring the Chicago legend back to the Hawks. We talked a lot of Blackhawks last week when CM Punk was on the program.
Oh, I was not here.
No.
He's a big Blackhawk fan?
Big Blackhawk guy, yeah.
Connor Bedard got a contract. Now he gets a contract. 2 years, though. That's interesting. I thought maybe he would just get one, but $16 million for 2 years.
Yeah. But this is also big, too. They're bringing in Ed Belfour next season as well. Keenan. Roenick. It's not me so much. It's Roenick. Right. He's good.
That was, even though they never won, then that's you can name a lot of guys on that team.
Oh, it's a big team.
Yeah.
Hold on. By the way, let me think further for a second.
Mm-hmm.
The first two guys that come to mind are Belfour and Roenick. Who's another star on that team? The early 90s.
Early 90s. Yeah. I mean, just he eventually ended up in Montreal, but you got a little Denny Savard, Steve Larmer, Chris Chelios.
Steve Larmer and Chelios. Yeah. Savard was at the end already, no?
Well, he was on the 93 Canadian Cup team.
Got it. And that was
so I think like 90, 91 might have been the last couple of years with Chicago. One of those great teams that never won. We do have the Ronald Reagan.
I'm excited. Here we go.
With the Celtics.
Cousy, Sherman, Ramsey, Russell, Sam and Casey, Jones, Heinz, Schoen, Havlicek, Covens, and White. I may have mispronounced some of those names in there. I hope not.
At least he admitted it.
Hold on. He starts out rolling.
Right.
He's got no problem. I'm trying to think of what the comp would be.
John Havlicek, come on.
Hold on. He rolls through the first 7 seconds with no problem.
Right.
And at the end, imagine this. You're running a race. It's a 50-yard dash. For the first 35 yards, you're in first place.
Right.
And by the time you cross the finish line, you're in your underwear with one sock on. That's basically what happened. You're done. The end. Hold on. I got to tell you guys, because casuals or non-Celtic fans or young people may not catch all the names. Let's hear it again. I want to stop.
Cousy, Sherman, Ramsey, Russell, Sam and Casey, Jones, Heinz, Schoen,
Havlicek,
Covens, and White.
Cowens.
I may have mispronounced some of those names in there. I hope not.
Heinsohn, Havlicek, and Cowens. He just murdered.
And Heinsohn's probably there because he was calling games at that time, right?
Yeah.
So he's probably there.
By the way, you never know based on where people were at the organization. I don't know if Havlicek could have been there. I don't know.
They might have all been there.
But Heinsohn was definitely there. A reminder, though, at this time, I like to do whenever his name gets brought up, that NBA champion Sam Jones for the Boston Celtics was a regular substitute teacher in my area and would substitute at my high school, and it was awesome.
Really?
Yeah. He'd wear the ring to school.
That's dope.
It was dope.
That is cool.
It was dope. And he would just tell stories. He'd come in, he'd tell stories, and everyone would be like, oh, man, that guy, Sam Jones is here. I tell him I'm a Celtics fan.
Cousy, Sherman, Ramsey, Russell, Sam and Casey, Jones, Heinz, Schoen, Havlicek, Covens, and White. I may have mispronounced some of those names in there. I hope not.
All right. So I would like a couple of drops to be made. Okay. So I just want all the mess-ups.
Yes.
But just the names. And then I need a separate drop that we could use at other times of, I may have messed up some of those names. There's a lot happening, folks. Today, see, you're going to think of one of these shows as, what did they do today? They did nothing. What did these idiots ramble about for 4 hours?
Everything.
I'm telling you, there are going to be things that come from this show. The tentacles, Don. The roots that are being planted from this show. You're going to feel it for months and years to come. It's been that kind of program.
It really has been. And you couldn't ask for a better birthday gift than that.
I'm so glad you brought up the Reagan thing, Don. Thank you. I didn't know that. I never heard it.
That was always a big deal. They'd always have my blooper shows and those sports blooper videos. They would always use that. It's tough for a president. I don't know how big a sports fan Ronald Reagan was. I mean, he was obviously a lot. He was young at the time when a lot of those guys were playing, but I don't know how much he was following the Celtics in California.
Can I say
governor of California?
Can I say I evidence suggests not that closely?
No, I guess not. But doesn't mean you can't invite him to the White House.
The legitimacy of political sports fanship. It's a great top 5. You ever done the top 5?
No, I don't think so.
Most legitimate. Because I want to say this clearly. Trump is a sports fan.
Yes.
And has things in sports he's a big fan of. But as a result of the fact that he has certain things that he's into, and people overstate now his sports interest. And it goes like he's not a casual. He's a passionate casual is what he is. So he gets caught up sometimes because he is a fan and he knows something about the games because he went to a ton and paid attention.
No, he did.
But the last 10 years, his top priority has not been
From
pro
what
sport.
I understand, like, as far as back as I go, because the guy that started the Rose Garden stuff was Nixon. Like, Nixon was a big sports fan. Big. Football, especially. And then he was always a Redskin fan when he was in Washington. And then when he lived in New Jersey after his retirement, and he was going to Giant games.
So should we call him to the carpet tomorrow? Is there a fraud alert?
No, he was a fraud. I mean, he was a legit football fan, but he pivoted
a team
many
fraud.
times.
Yeah.
But he never really had a team, I guess, growing up in California when he was growing up in California, I think, before the Rams were there.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but
are you going to grant posthumous clemency to Richard Nixon?
I'm not known for doing that. Bring it up tomorrow.
We'll bring it up tomorrow.
Tomorrow's Fraud Alert Friday. If anybody wants to call in or email about where I stand on Nixon,
DHRESPN@gmail.com. That'll do it for ENN on this birthday Thursday edition of the program.
Last call crew 1-800-919-3776. Don on Rosenberg till 7 o'clock here on ESPN New York.
If you're heading into summer without a medical emergency kit, you're taking a risk most people don't think about until it's too late. Summer colds linger and can turn into sinus infections that last for weeks. Getting sick right now before vacation can derail everything. And when you're traveling, finding a doctor and pharmacy is stressful. That's why I ordered a medical emergency kit. It's like having urgent care and a pharmacy right at home. It includes essential prescriptions like amoxicillin and generic Z-Pak to treat a wide range of common and serious illnesses. So if you wake up sick at home or on the road, you already have what you need. No waiting for your doctor, no hours at urgent care, no pharmacy lines, no copays. Just match your symptoms to the right prescription in your guidebook or call their telemedicine doctor standing by. Start on your meds sooner and feel better faster. Every home needs at least one medical emergency kit. Order yours online in minutes and it's shipped to your door. And save $45 with my promo code 880 at urgentcarekit.com/880. That's promo code 880 at urgentcarekit.com/880.
Miller time. People think it just happens, but that's not true. You know what you gotta do? You gotta go say hello with some beers. Make the plans. Forget the couch. Go to that thing. Play the game. See him in person. Talk to that stranger. Live a little. Small acts of rebellion that bring us together. Because legendary moments start with a light. It's Miller time. Celebrate responsibly. 2026 Miller Brewing Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
This is the Michael K. Show.
You might all disagree with me on this. 7th game of the World Series. The Yankees have to win to be champions. Every single one of their starting pitching is available. I could choose between Garrett Cole, a former Cy Young Award winner. I could choose between Max Fried, Carlos Rodon, Will Warren, Ryan Weathers, or Cam Schlittler. There's one guy on the staff that's dominant and great, and that's Schlittler.
The Michael K. Show, weekdays at 1 on ESPN New York and streaming live on YouTube. Presented by the Parisman Firm.
At City Harvest, we believe no New Yorker has to go hungry. With your help, we're on the road 365 days a year, rescuing over 77 million pounds of nutritious food and delivering it free to millions of New Yorkers, transforming surplus food into sustenance, sustainability, and smiles, rallying thousands of New Yorkers to power a network of nourishment across our city. One day, one meal, and one New Yorker at a time. That's how we feed good. Donate at cityharvest.org.
This is Bart and Carlin on ESPN New York.
The Yankees, there should be no discussion about what the plan here should be. Just sitting and waiting on Aaron Judge, and I'm going to let his health dictate what I'm doing for the rest of the year. Nope. Take a lesson from the Knicks. They ended up in a position where you felt like in the playoffs, well, if we don't do it now, when are we going to do it? For the Yankees, it's right there for the taking.
Bart Scott, Chris Carlin, weekdays at 10 a.m. on ESPN New York and streaming live on YouTube.
There are a million reasons to love New York. Making your budget stretch isn't one of them. According to an independent study, Amazon prices average 14% lower than other retailers. Get food, fashion, furniture, and more shipped straight to your building. That's how Prime members have saved over $2 billion on grocery and household items. Learn more at aboutamazon.com.
Hi, this is Don LaGreca. Just like the New Jersey Devils bring intensity on the ice, Viking Pest Control brings the same level of protection to your home. And I know because I use Viking at my own place. The season may be over, but pests are always in play. So it's time to lock in your off-season defense. As the pest control provider and proud partner of the Devils, Viking delivers 45 years of trusted experience to keep ants, cockroaches, stinging insects, rodents, mosquitoes, and more out of your zone. And when you bundle pest control mosquito services, you score big savings. One call, one company, total peace of mind. Visit VikingPest.com. Protecting your home inside and out.
Rich Eisen here with some advice. If high-interest credit card debt is grinding you down, it might be time to call an audible with a SoFi personal loan. It consolidates your debt into one low monthly payment with no fees required. And with as soon as the same-day funding, you can make the right play fast. Call an audible on your debt today at SoFi.com/debtplay. Loans originated by SoFi Bank N.A. Member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply. NMLS 696891. Fast funds terms apply at SoFi.com/debtplay.
Harry Douglas here to tell you about Fruity Rainbow 5-Hour Energy Shots. It's a fruity candy flavor explosion, and I mean explosion. Fruity Rainbow 5-Hour Energy Shots, a zero-sugar treat that's sweet tooth approved. These can take care of my candy cravings and provides a tasty caffeine kick without all the sugar. Fruity Rainbow 5-Hour Energy Shots. Get candy-flavored chaos with Fruity Rainbow 5-Hour Energy Shots, available online at 5hourenergy.com or Amazon.
Quiet the show today, 1-800-919-3776. In case you're joining us late, George Lombard Jr. not in the lineup for Scranton, but reports are he's just getting the night off. So not getting called up, it doesn't look like, or being part of a trade. So there was some speculation because the lineup was late coming out, and then when it came out, he wasn't on it, but apparently just getting the day off. 1-800-919-3776. Let's go to Patrick. Out in Portland, you're on ESPN.
Oh,
New York.
hey there, pal.
Is that Oregon or Maine?
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Patrick.
Here he is.
Hey, guys, can you hear me?
Oh, yeah, sure, is that Pat. Oregon or Maine?
You got me?
Oh, yeah. Oregon. Okay, cool.
Yeah, the Don's adopted,
That's right.
Hometown.
I'll never tell.
Yeah.
That's cool, man.
Yeah, exactly. First off, happy birthday, Peter.
Thanks, man.
My birthday is tomorrow, like you dream about.
How old?
Yeah.
How old?
39 tomorrow. 39. So I'm one away from one of those big ones.
39. 39's great, man.
Yeah.
39. Let me tell you something about 39. 39's young. 39's 29. You know what I mean?
You're in great shape.
It's 29 to Jace.
It's the definition of 29 Jace. And I just want to say that,
like a gentleman.
I just want to say that I hope tomorrow you go out, you get yourself some lettuce, and you have diarrhea like you dream about.
Oh.
That's what I want.
Explosive.
Yeah.
Not just normal. Explosive.
Yeah, that's right.
By the way, guys, the Wolfpack's been electric this week.
I thank you for saying what you do. We won't get feedback like that because John doesn't care for us, and Anthony, when we're doing our yo-yo reindeer games, he's got no use for us either.
I haven't said anything.
Yeah, but it's all in there. And so Don and I are just floating. I mean, I think Jacob's enjoyed the show. He looks like he's smiling all day.
Yeah.
So we appreciate this feedback, Patrick.
No.
Thank you.
The more yo-yo reindeer games, the better, right? The less Yankee talk, the better.
That's
kind of how I look at it.
Those
but
were
that's just me.
The options were in George Lombard Jr. for 4 hours or yo-yo reindeer games. Don and I said, sign us right up for the yo-yo reindeer games.
I'm good on Lombard. Hey, I've got a question I'm hoping to ask, or maybe, Peter, you can ask.
Okay.
Ask him, Freddie Keeking, your guy, Freddie Keeking.
Okay.
And I apologize if someone has pointed this out because it almost seems like too obvious, but can he confirm that his grandfather, his grandpappy, if you will, is Ray from North Carolina? Because I'm pretty sure they're related.
It's a great take. It's a great question. I don't know. I don't think we can.
Can we get him on the show?
Kiki?
God, can you imagine if we did? How do we not address what's been going on for the last,
I'd be afraid to do
5 years?
I don't think we
You think he'd take it in the spirit it's meant?
Absolutely not.
Yeah. Happy birthday, Patrick.
I'd like to, well, first of all, a couple things I want to address on the program. Number one, a couple of days ago, not many people may remember this because it wasn't my best appearance, but some things were said about Rosifer that I think were grossly misrepresented.
All right, that's good.
No charges have been filed, and Rosifer is innocent until proven guilty. All right? A lot of people have a lot of things to say about my dog. Now, the question at hand is, am I related to this Ray from North Kakalaki?
I hate you.
Now, let's listen. I'm going to play you some audio. You tell me if you hear similarity. Here's Ray.
The quicker y'all get rid of that sloppy pig, the better you can do.
I'm going to play you another one. Let's see.
He just continually upsets everyone.
That doesn't sound like it.
No.
I will never approve of him being on your program. Send him up there on the 4th Avenue and let him walk up and down the street. Peter sucks. That's what I'm saying. I hate you. You're very, very ugly. You're arrogant and ugly, and you can't understand anything.
Now here's the one moment, Dom, where I relate to Randy in North Kakalaki.
I go slop the hogs every now and then.
I do enjoy, as you know, slopping the hogs.
Yeah.
And in fact, I offered that to LeBron James if he were interested in coming and tending to the slop. I offered that.
Right.
That's the kind of opportunity.
Don't threaten me, son. I'll send the world up there for you. When you get on is when everything goes haywire on that program. Put on your T-shirt and get the hell out of that. You're arrogant and ugly, and you can't understand anything. I hate you.
You know what we should have done because it was the anniversary.
Yeah. Play the whole thing?
If we were able to find a way to play that whole thing in its entirety. Yeah. We only know it in cut form, which is great. But Freddie, you couldn't really judge it unless you heard that.
Yeah, I don't think they're related. I understand why you'd think it, but it's a different...
I hate you.
I hate you.
I hate you.
I hate you. No, it's not the same.
It's not the same. And I never thought about this. I slop the hogs every now and then. You either do or you don't, right?
Oh,
if you've got hogs, you got to slop them, right?
I don't know what slopping them means.
But I don't. But every now and then,
it's a great point.
You can do it occasionally.
Hold on. Are you calling fraud?
I'm not calling fraud.
Because if you slop the hogs, as he said,
you either do or you don't.
You either do or you don't. No one halfway slops the hogs.
Yeah. Every now and then, it's like I feed the dogs every now and then. Well,
Don slops the hogs anytime he gets some alone time.
I do it more than now and then.
If Nancy
more than now.
If Nancy the kids are out, guess what? He's slopping the hogs.
That's right.
All right, here is the taste of Ray.
Hello, Ray.
Is this Pete? Is this Peter?
No, this is.
Well, I want to tell you one thing. The quicker y'all get rid of that sloppy pig, the better you can do. Do you know something? You're the producer of a movie that says Peter sucks, right?
No, I would never call...
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You even said it on television. You're lying right now.
Oh, you mean Duke sucks? This is why Duke sucks.
No, Peter sucks. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, got it. Yeah, well...
Yeah, got it. Okay, you need to listen to what I'm saying, and I'm telling you it's going to be a problem if you don't change.
Everything you say, you make excellent points.
Salient.
Very, very valid, and I am going to take them under advisement. Thank you, Ray.
I have to tell you, the Peter sucks, that's what I'm saying, is such comedy genius.
Yes.
Because he gets it wrong. He means to say Duke sucks. And he goes, you say that. You say Peter sucks. And I go, no. I said Duke sucks. And he goes, no, Peter sucks. That's what I'm saying. Oh, Ray. You think he's no longer with us? Or you think he just was out?
How old do you think he is there? It's 2016.
2016, he's got to be. We're all, to me, he sounds 80, but I'm always surprised at how people say they're younger. So let's call him 75.
Well, then he's 85.
So he could
He could still be with us.
God, don't you wish you could find Ray from North Carolina?
I'm really shocked that he's never, ever called. He must have just stumbled upon the upon the show, reacted
but
to
no,
it,
he
never
knew it.
turned it on.
No, but no, because if you remember, he really goes into detail of how he enjoys Michael. Because I think he was down there in North Kakalaki, where they probably had a Yankee affiliate, and he was a Yankee fan, and he really enjoyed it. A lot, the Yankees have like the whole Eastern Seaboard.
And again, there were a lot of people when Yes first started that were a little shocked that it was a show that actually talked about things other than the Yankees. And the people that were Yankee fans were disgusted, and they blamed Peter for the reason why Yankees weren't being spoken. So it made sense. But if he continued to watch Peter and saw how people reacted so positively to him, to not attempt to call back for a decade, he's either dead or just that was it. That was the day he shut it off and never turned it back on.
I'll tell you what. If he's not dead, he was just that committed, it's really impressive.
Well, some people, when they say they're out, they're truly out.
Yeah.
And he was truly out. And we're going to be out at 7. So last call crew, 1-800-919-3776. Don, Hahn, and Rosenberg till 7 o'clock on ESPN New York. All right, let's close it out on the phones. 1-800-919-3776. Jonathan in L.A., you're on ESPN New York.
Hi, guys.
Hi, guys.
First things first, happy birthday to the great
Thank
Peter
you.
Theodore Ian, the Kiki the Third, man.
Thank you.
Happy birthday, man. You got it, my guy.
I appreciate you.
And all these people talking smack about my guy, let me tell you, he works for WWE, for ESPN Radio. I mean, my guy has dream jobs. Hey, man, it must be good to be Peter Rosenberg, man. I'll tell you that much, man.
That's very kind
and
of
Peter,
you.
let me tell you something.
I appreciate you, yeah.
You got it, my guy. Peter, let me tell you something, man. I'm 36 years old. I had my first kid when Don had his kids a day before.
Wow, I forgot. Day
and let me
before.
tell you, I used to party a lot. I used to buy me Jordans and everything. Now I used to care about my birthdays a lot. I used to go to clubs, pop bottles, and everything. Now, man, I still have the same shoes for the past year, and the only thing I care about when birthdays come is having dinner with my family, especially my little kids. And as long as we're healthy, trust me, man, you're going to get to see it because your little Maya is barely about a year. She's the same age as my little daughter, too. She's a year. But as soon as she gets older, eventually you're going to be like, you know what, Natalie? Let's just go for dinner, us three of us. That's all I want for my birthday. You're gonna remember me, man. You're going to remember me. Once again, my guy, have a great birthday night. Don, great show. Wolfpack, it's gold. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Jonathan. You're a sweet man. Now, listen, I'm still going to do what he's saying.
Right.
I just want to also then have an event.
Okay.
It's two separate things. Everyone's acting as if this is the thing about me realizing I'm a birthday guy. Is that it's more than one day. Because the day, like you have it, you do the family thing. But then you think, hey, you know what? Like this year happened to be interesting because the Fanatics Fest and Saturday Night's Main Event all fell this weekend. Truth be told, I would not have done a thing this year.
Mm.
My manager was doing a thing for his way belated birthday.
Okay.
And it was 3 days before my birthday. So I said, well, if you're going to be inviting all my friends and it's 3 days before my birthday, and let me get in on this.
Wow.
But I ended up enjoying it and thinking, you know what? Why not celebrate life?
Nas in Pine Brook. You're on Don, Hahn, and Rosenberg.
Cumpleaños feliz. Cumpleaños feliz remix. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Many more passionate, love-filled years, my boy.
Aw, Nas.
That was very well done.
That was beautiful. That was like hearing,
you know how I feel about you.
Well, it's very sweet. That was like hearing music from the real Nas. That's how good that was.
That was really good.
Happy birthday, baby.
Thank you. Very sweet.
Oh, that was nice. You just wanted to sing to you.
That's it. This is really nice, this last call crew. I'm into this last call crew.
Bear in Piscataway.
Bear?
On ESPN New York.
Hey, guys. Thanks for taking my call.
Always.
I just wanted to say happy birthday to my fellow commie fan, Peter.
Yeah,
keep doing your thing and enjoy. And also, Don. Peter, I'm surprised you ain't jump on this. The number 3 song is 50 Cent in the club. Happy birthday.
Even though
it's not your birthday.
That's a great point. When it comes to playing a song for your birthday, that is no question.
I heard the Beatles one like in the 80s when you bought like a video cassette and you put it in and they gave you a point of view walking to a party and they're playing the song in the background. Other than that, I never knew it was a Beatles song.
Let me ask something, Bear. Have you thrown on the quarterback stock yet?
No. Jaden's gonna be fine.
Yeah, I want to see him, but I want to see him on the dot. I am interested to see him on the show.
Yeah. What show? Wait. Oh.
Yeah, the Netflix doc. He's one of the quarterbacks.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely watching.
Who are the 3 again? It's Jaden. There's a Joe Flacco. I knew there was an elder statesman. I don't know. I got to look it up now.
Wait, what?
The 3 quarterbacks are Joe Flacco, Jaden Daniels, and who?
Yeah, who are the other ones?
Is it Baker Mayfield?
Yes.
Okay.
And one more.
Oh, there's one more.
They could be filming it in Don's backyard.
I'm not going to watch a second. But
it's Baker, Flacco, Jaden, and Cam Ward?
Maybe, because they go
and Cam Ward.
Youngest to oldest. Well, listen, you still have some more time off the air to celebrate your birthday.
Oh, I'm going to, like
All
you
right.
dream.
Happy 47th birthday.
Thank
It was a pleasure to spend the majority of my day with you.
It was my pleasure to enjoy spending the majority of the show talking about my birthday. So this was one of my favorite shows.
Tomorrow we'll be back with you at 3 o'clock. Of course, we got Fraud Alert Friday at 4:30. That's always a lot of fun. Getting you ready for a couple of interesting series. I mean, Mets-Dodgers only means something to the Dodgers, but the Yankees are going to be down in Philadelphia, getting closer and closer to the trade deadline. Camps opening around the National Football League, so we're going to have a fun show tomorrow. All right, buddy. Enjoy it.
Thanks, man.
Thank you for being with us today on what was a very interesting show. Hahn Rosenberg, ESPN New York.
No!